to a grand total of 71 of the finest degrees.
Ooh.
And then on top of that, the kick in the nuts is I get a text from Fayez this morning letting us know that he got to Toronto, and we were telling him that, we had some other stuff going on. I said, I looked at the Toronto weather. I was like, 71. How are you going to take it, Fayez? You big baby.
Just fine, he said.
Anyway, 407-916-1041. Text 77031.
I was on this text thread. Keep in mind.
Did you say sex thread?
Text. It could have gone either way, I guess.
All he did was go to Toronto, and Jim is mad at him because the temperature in Toronto is in the 70s.
And everybody gets that. Everybody understands you should be mad about that.
No, but he's mad at Fayez.
Yeah, I'm mad at Fayez because he's in Toronto.
For living the good life?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
But
All
no,
right.
you're not difficult.
No. All right, 77031. I saw this thing yesterday, speaking of hot weather and stuff. Is this the time for ice cream? Is this
When isn't?
That's the question I have. Do you guys specifically, wait for that time of year? It's it's ice cream time. It's cold outside or it's warm outside. Got to go get ice cream. Or are you guys like that? Do you guys eat a lot of ice cream this time of year?
I can't tell you the last time I had ice cream.
What?
Seriously.
Out or just anywhere?
Anywhere.
Why not?
I don't know.
You don't like ice cream?
I love ice cream.
Yeah.
I just kind of go through these, spits and spurts where
Yeah.
you'll eat a lot of it. You can't get enough, super chunk fudge. Thank you, Tom and Jerry.
Yeah.
Wait.
You don't have the cravings.
That's
Sometimes we get the Culver cravings because when you go to Culver,
I've never had a frozen treat from Culver's yet.
when you go to Culver's, if you get my daughter. My wife gets the kids meal, and the kids meal comes with a little yogurt cup, right?
Did that make you feel creepy?
Yeah,
it did, didn't it? Yeah, just a little bit.
It's to roll through the entire family. You're such a nasty hack. You're so disgusting.
You're the one who said it, dude.
Yeah.
I can't make a little slip. Come on.
Oh, that's
I get the
okay.
blah, blah, blah sound effect. Get out of here. And they will. They give you these little cups of yogurt, it comes with the
It's
meal.
frozen custard,
It's
right?
custard. Yeah. Oh God,
What is it like?
so good. It's so good. And they do all these flavors. You never know. That's the greatest thing about Culver's. You roll up and I'll go have a kid's meal and surprise me. And it's some kind of crazy, Nestle fudge nut mint. One last week was Andes explosion. And it was mint ice cream with chocolate Andes broke up into it. Or, the custard or whatever.
Yes.
Holy ass, was it good. Every single time they nail it, dude. It's never just plain old chocolate or vanilla. It's something really awesome.
Hey, if you're gonna,
And the reason I ask is this: what do you think? What states do you think eat the most ice cream?
it's got to be my home state of Wisconsin.
You think it
we're,
is?
We're pretty big on the dairy up there, Jimmy.
Yeah,
Pretty big on the and beer.
Vermont.
Vermont.
Ooh, good one.
You know, it's so funny. The reason I asked this question because I saw the ice cream thing today is when I was in Maine. The one thing that you can't imagine is you're up there in Maine where it's usually cold all the time. Their summer, literally, and I'm not kidding, is from August 1st to September 8th. I mean, that is their summer. I'm not joking. It's literally 40 days long because the evenings in August, late August up there already are going back down into the 40s.
Oh, yeah.
But Maine has an ice cream shop every 18 feet. You think we have 7-Elevens? Go to Maine. Every other effing block, there is an ice cream shop in Maine.
Whoa.
Yeah, Delaware, Massachusetts, all in the top of the things, but the Northeast dominates.
Really?
Yeah, the Northeast dominates for people who like ice cream, which is kind of wild. I thought they would all be in the South, but they're not at all.
I thought the Midwest.
Yeah, no, it's all the Northeast. Let's see, Rhode Island, New Hampshire, New York, all in the top 10. Vermont is the strongest concentration. You nailed it, Jack. 18 shops per 100,000 residents. That's a lot, guys.
That is.
Because you could pee across Vermont. I mean, it's like a driver's 7-iron across Vermont. So, yeah, it's kind of crazy up there. Missouri also is part of that whole world. I didn't see one state from the South in there for the ice cream world, which I found kind of wild.
That is crazy.
Because, man, when Jeremiah's hit here, that's what all we did in the summer is take. I mean, you want to get the kids happy? That was the cheapest drug in the history of time. You could take your kids, get a small Jeremiah's Italian ice, like the gelati where it's the ice cream and then the gelati and then ice cream again, and they were like $3 a piece. And I the entire kid nation that we had for $20 would do anything we wanted because we could get them Jeremiah's. We were up there twice a week. It just doesn't have the same allure, I guess, in the States here. It should, though, because it's cold.
Is that ice cream?
Yeah, what?
Is that ice cream?
I don't know. Part of it is. The gelati's not. It's just frozen ice. That's why they call it Italian ice, right? It's just like concentrate, like frozen water with flavor.
Yeah, that's what Italian ice is.
But-
Flavored frozen ice.
Yeah, but the gelati
Frozen water.
is the ice
The dairy
cream.
product?
Yeah. That's definitely ice cream, isn't it?
Now, is it gelati or gelato?
It's I don't know. Wherever you are,
Well,
Jack.
in Italy, it's gelato,
Okay.
which is great.
Okay, good. We're
I'm
not,
just saying.
We're not in Italy, though. That's what I'm saying.
Well, that's why I'm asking.
Yeah. And this past
Wants to
weekend,
be clear.
had the family over.
He is cranky.
I made a dump sheet or a dump cake peach cobbler. You ever done that?
What is that?
You take a can of peaches. By the way, the easiest dessert in the world. If you ever get struck for a dessert, this is it. You ready? It's 3 ingredients you can't lose. Delicious every time. Canned peaches, like sliced peaches, in the bottom of a cake, like a glass pan or cake sheet, whatever. Yeah, cake pan. Take a box of vanilla cake, your favorite, whatever. We use Duncan Hines. You sprinkle that on top of that, and you pour like half a cup of butter on top of that and throw it in the oven for like 350 for like 18 minutes or something, and it's absolutely perfect. It's the most beautiful, delicious dessert of all time. And we got Tillamook ice cream for the first time ever. I've never had it.
Well, that's a good time.
It's damn good,
Yeah.
dude. That's a damn good product. That's the closest thing to Haagen-Dazs I've had in the...
They have cheese as well, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know where they're from or whatever, but I've seen their cheese. We've eaten it, but their ice cream was exceptionally good.
It's a Native American brand.
Is it really?
Yeah. I
believe
you don't
so.
Know. Jack, I don't
What?
I don't. It's the thing. You say it too confidently, and you make people believe you're effing with them. And I think right now
Didn't
you're
I
effing
nail
with them.
Vermont?
What?
I know my dairy.
Yeah, you know your dairy. Deborah, see if Tillamook is a Native American owned company.
You
and if not,
got
Jackson
it.
timeout. All right, 407-916-1041. Text us at 77031. All right, before we get to news, you guys are out there and you're waiting with bated breath for this next clue. Now, this is going to go this way.
This is Search Your Ace Off.
Yes.
This is the Big Green Egg
Yes.
Hunt, and this is clue number 2
Yes.
on where it is located in Central Florida.
Okay, now I'm going to admittedly, we say that the first 2 days of this thing are basically the procedural part of this. Tomorrow we will have 2 clues, and then Thursday we will also have 2 clues. So tomorrow is going to be meat on the bone, and then Friday is going to be really meat on the bone, or Thursday. So prepare yourself accordingly.
That's the giveaway.
Yeah. Not the giveaway, but
All right, real quick. Tillamook is not a Native American. It is not Native American owned. The name comes from the indigenous Native American tribe that originally inhabited the Oregon coast.
Do I get points for that?
you do not, buddy.
It sounded Native American to me.
Stone cold lie.
I did make it up, but I think it was based out of some
All right.
Native American facts.
All right, very good. All right, here we go. So we're going to do the next Search Your Ace Off. I'll do the first one, and then I'll read the second one. All right,
All right.
You guys ready?
Ready?
All right, here we go. We gather once more to venture a tour of 3 counties, both far and wide. A chief, a tribe, and a fruit, to be absolute, is where the booty does hide.
He said booty.
It's on public land, so you won't need to stand on anyone's property or place. You won't need to swim or climb, but some digging may be fine to lift it from its space.
Oh.
Okay, so there you go.
Oh,
All
that's
right.
the second one?
That's
Yeah.
the second
Wow, that went
clue.
by fast.
It is, and then tomorrow
That's what
you're
she said.
tomorrow.
He's heard it before.
Yeah. I was gonna say 2 pump chump, that doesn't work, and 2 clue. I can't think of anything else that rhymes with that quickly. I'm slow these
2
days.
clue, that's how I'll do.
All right, let's get some news.
All right. The Central Florida Zoo unfortunately reports another sloth death. Longwood pauses a proposed hike, and the National Retail Federation, gentlemen, rejoice, projects record spending for Father's Day.
Really?
Oh, yeah. We're going to talk those numbers and more coming up next during JCS News.
Did they talk to my broke ass kids? God Almighty! All right, 407-916.
They just tell you they're broke.
1041. Text us at 77031. Back in a sec with Deb's News and more of the Jim Colbert Show. Stay right there.
Real radio. It is.
The Monsters in the Morning.
Feminine dog to have a poodle.
A standard poodle. That dog's a beast.
Yeah, they're big dogs.
I love them. I would have
Are you
one.
talking-
I'm not afraid of being gay.
You're
I'm just
gay,
telling
bro.
you. People used to say that if you had a poodle, you were gay. I don't.
The Monsters in the Morning.
Real radio 104.1.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
Accident blocking 2 left lanes, State Route 434 eastbound at I-4. There's an accident blocking the right lane, I-4 eastbound after John Young Parkway. Crash blocking the right lane, 436 northbound at Bear Lake Road. See traffic troubles? Call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm Katie Wilkins.
This report is sponsored by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
Summer means a whole lot of extra miles. Last place you want your engine to give out is halfway to nowhere. That's why every oil change at Valvoline Instant Oil Change includes an 18-point maintenance check. Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Change wisely.
Storm season is here. Central Florida. Is your home ready? Renewal by Andersen is offering storm season savings with buy one, get one 40% off windows and doors, plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0% interest for 1 full year. Storms and hurricanes, they've caused tens of billions of dollars in damage across Florida, and that means now is the perfect time to prepare your home before the next storm is even on the radar. The good news is Renewal by Andersen's Acclaim Impact Windows and Doors are built for Florida homes. They're designed to help stand up to severe weather. And Florida homeowners don't just choose their windows for storm protection, they also improve energy efficiency year-round, and that means added comfort and lower energy bills. Schedule a free in-home design consultation where their experts will guide you through the full replacement process from design to install. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com and choose your savings today, or better yet, stop by their showroom off of Lee Road in Winter Park. Restrictions apply. License number CGC 1527613.
If you want to buy or sell your home quickly, call Nick Lee. Download a free home buyer's guide at thenickleegroup.com.
Our iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One,
Is coming back to Las Vegas.
September 18th and 19th at T-Mobile Arena, streaming live on Disney Plus and Hulu.
And you can be there.
For a weekend full of superstar performances.
Are you ready?
Once-in-a-lifetime moments you'll have to see to believe.
We're getting this party going, huh?
Only limited single-night tickets remain. Get yours while you still can now at AXS.com. And we'll see you at our 2026 iHeartRadio Music Festival.
Presented by Capital One.
If you want your windows there in weeks, pick up the phone and just text Reese.
Win $25,000 in new impact windows from Reese Windows. Pick up your phone and text the word TRUST right now to 20129. That's TRUST to 20129.
The biggest sporting event in the world, and a superior light beer to match it. Michelob Ultra. For every match, every goal, every superior play on the world's biggest stage. Because from the pitch to the pour, superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra, official beer sponsor of the FIFA World Cup 26. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2026, Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Attention Ram owners. Complete Recall 67A. Get $500 and a chance to win a getaway to Miami for 2 to see the final race of the season. Plus, meet Brendan Butterbean Queen. Learn more and schedule at CumminsRecall.com.
On Plus Nicotine Pouches present Comfort Chronicles. A 10 o'clock tea time. How comfortable. You show up in stretchy shorts, a breathable tee, and maybe no socks. Let the dogs breathe. While others sweat in pleated khakis, you're in your comfort zone bombing drives. And in your pocket, On Plus Nicotine Pouches. The softest pouch on the planet. Buy a can at onnicotine.com. Products for tobacco consumers 21 years of age or older. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical.
AutoNation's July 4th sale means savings worth celebrating. Right now, drive new and used cars with 0 down. Plus, make 0 payments for 90 days. Thousands of vehicles. Thousands in savings. Put 0 down. Make 0 payments till fall on all your favorite new vehicles. Don't miss out. Save now through July 4th weekend only. Hurry to your nearest AutoNation. Less stress, more go. 90 days to first payment on approved credit. Interest accrues from date of purchase. See store for details. Expires 7/5/26.
Here's a harsh fact. 40% of women and nearly 20% of men suffer from varicose or spider veins. Left untreated, these veins can cause tired, heavy legs, swelling, burning, cramping, aching, even restless leg syndrome. In some cases, it can lead to serious health risks, like blood clots. USA Vein Clinics offers minimally invasive treatments that take as little as 15 minutes, covered by most insurances. Call 407-706-9137 and schedule your appointment today. Don't wait. Call 407-706-9137 for free information today. Imagine walking, exercising, and sleeping peacefully again. Varicose and spider veins won't go away on their own. USA Vein Clinics can help. Call 407-706-9137 for fast, easy, and affordable solutions. USA Vein Clinics treatments are covered by most insurance plans. Don't put this off any longer. Call 407-706-9137.
Identity theft can cost more than you think. Drained investment accounts, stolen tax returns, lost wages, expenses for lawyers. It's a lot. That's why LifeLock is backed by the $1 Million Protection Package, which covers up to $1 million for stolen funds, fees, and experts and lawyers, and out-of-pocket expenses. Don't face the burden of identity theft alone. Protect your future and finances with LifeLock. Join now. Save up to 30% off your first year with promo code BECK at LifeLock.com. 1-800-LifeLock, promo code BECK. LifeLock.com. Terms to apply.
Please be advised, you may want to stop eating the following foods immediately: broccoli, kale, blueberries, quinoa, spinach.
I thought those were good for me.
What's healthy for one person may cause inflammation for another. So how do you know what your body actually needs? That's where Viome comes in. Viome is a simple at-home gut health test that analyzes your real-time biology to give you personalized nutrition guidance and custom supplements. Learn more at Viome.com/gut. V as in Victor, IOME.com/GUT. And use coupon code GUTHEALTH50 to save $50 off your purchase.
The biggest FIFA World Cup ever has started.
The most goals the United States have ever scored in a World Cup game.
The only place to hear the action for free is iHeartRadio.
iHeartRadio and Fox Sports are bringing you every match of FIFA World Cup 2026
live. Lock in your preset now on the free iHeartRadio app.
Just search World Cup.
Don't miss Team USA's next match Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern against Australia.
The world is listening. Are you?
Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
We now return to the Jim Colbert Show. Already in progress.
Hey, how's it, Ohana? Oh, you fit hitting 3 nerves with me right off the bat. Yeah, occasionally one of our hangars I have to work in. Yep, it's unventilated and way hotter than hot yoga. But ice cream? Man, every month is a month for ice cream. And if y'all don't know anything about dump cake, Jimmy's right. We like to use blueberry pie filling, but pineapple works anything. Dump cake.
That's right.
Expand your mind.
Aloha, brother. That's right. Blueberries, cherries, any canned fruit like that. People are like, do you put the juice in there? I'm like, no, you drain them out a little bit, throw the peaches in the bottom, cover it up with a dump cake, pour butter on top, and off you go. I swear it works every time.
Easy
as it gets. If you're like getting a pinch and you're having a family dinner and it's so cheap. I mean, the entire thing's under $10, and the one we made served 8 people, and I mean healthy servings. It was very good.
Nice.
All right, 407-916-1041. Text us 77031. You heard me laughing coming on the air because as soon as I opened my mic, I looked to the right, and I saw somebody bitching at the clue, saying it was a big tease. I told you guys right up front, the first 2 clues are procedural. The real meat on the bone starts tomorrow for sure. Tomorrow and Thursday will be the clues that will give you that definitive information that allow you to go out and search around. We're getting a lot of questions about it. Thanks, Tools Ace Hardware. We really appreciate it. It is the Search Your Ace Off Contest 2026, and it is on. If you go to realradio.fm/ace, we have the clues up there now, and we will continue to post those as we review them or reveal them on the air. Right?
I got dump cake questions. They can wait till after.
Okay, very good.
I figured.
All right, welcome back. I'm Jim. There's Jack, and Deb has your news. Let's get it.
It's time for JCS News.
Wow, has this guy got to put his name on everything?
It's in my contract, dude.
Here's the news on the Jim Colbert Show.
And as always, JCS News brought to you by that mortgage guy, Don. The Central Florida Zoo is reporting another sloth death.
Oh.
Willow was one of 14 sloths rescued from that abandoned Sloth World attraction off of I-Drive in Orlando. She died due to declining health. Despite efforts to save her, they said her health was just declining actually over several weeks. 6 sloths have now died over the past 2 months, and 8 are still undergoing treatment. The Orange Osceola State Attorney's Office is investigating potential charges related to the sloth's death. All right, a man is facing animal cruelty charges in Brevard County. The sheriff's office announced yesterday Donnell Smith was arrested. He has since bonded out of jail after deputies investigate a report of a smell coming from an RV trailer he owned. Sheriff Wayne Ivey says 3 dogs died after Smith locked them inside the trailer for days without food, water, or ventilation. This arrest comes after Smith's wife died last month after she was mauled by 2 dogs from her neighbor in Cocoa. An arrest has been made in that case as well.
Weird
I mean,
story.
I read that this morning. I was like, it's hard to even figure out what's what.
I know.
You need pictures, and that's why I watched that one on the TV news. It's like, okay, his wife, he's in the trailer. He ignored the dogs.
Right.
But she was attacked by the dogs of the neighbor, so the neighbor's in jail. He's in jail,
right,
and the woman's dead.
And now 5 dogs will have died because the 2 that attacked will be euthanized.
Yeah.
And then her 3 little dogs, he apparently just locked in the RV and just left them there.
Yeah.
So, that's what Sheriff Wayne Ivey was saying. He said everything about this case just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. All right. This next story, though, I'm sure as a consumer is not going to frost your flakes. Florida Power and Light's parent company, remember we talked to Scott Maxwell about this last week. FPL's parent company, NextEra Energy, has agreed to a $150 million class action lawsuit, a settlement actually. The deal closes a massive securities fraud lawsuit accusing executives of misleading shareholders during past political controversies. The payout comes at a critical moment for the utility giant. NextEra is currently moving forward with an all-stock buyout of Dominion Energy. If regulators approve the multi-billion-dollar merger, it will officially create the world's largest regulated electric utility business. And if you remember, this was tied to ghost candidates.
Yes. Yep.
Candidates with similar-sounding names.
KDAF.
Yep. So Jason Brodeur was caught up in that scandal as well. So,
but he's pretty square.
Yeah.
So that's that. You know, for all those people who think, oh, it's just a utility. Oh, they've got that.
Yeah.
Those
There's
fingers.
There's fingers.
There's fingers.
There's dark fingers.
There's dark fingers.
Hey.
All right. We're tracking the tropics.
Hey, what are you saying?
Nothing.
The National Hurricane Center is monitoring an area of low pressure in the western Gulf of America.
Really, the main story here is the heavy rainfall that could occur from Texas into Louisiana and then into Mississippi as this disturbance moves through the northwestern Gulf.
So Larry Kelly, a specialist at the National Hurricane Center, says the system has a 60% chance of developing into Arthur, which would be the Atlantic's first tropical storm of the year. And while it heads toward Texas, it'll keep our local summer humidity high and low rain chances to start the week. The good news is if this hits the Panhandle, they could really use it. They are still suffering from an exceptional drought. They are way beyond where the rest of the state is drought-wise.
Yeah, when you look at that map of Florida, we are doing pretty poorly. We actually have kind of rebounded a little bit, but that area up there just west of Tallahassee, like Deb is talking about, the Panhandle, is one of the worst in the nation.
Yeah, exactly, for drought. So they could really use some tropical downpours. All right, home and auto rates are dropping in Florida. AAA says it's reducing rates by up to 5%, saving policyholders in the state $28 million. The company says the state's insurance market is stabilizing, making the reductions possible. And that's good news going into this next story because a lot of Floridians do not make enough money to afford their basic needs. That's according to the latest Alice report from the United Way. It found this % of state residents fall at or below ICE thresholds. That means they struggle to afford basic needs and often must make very difficult financial choices. Do we pay the power bill? Do we get groceries? What percentage of Florida residents say they meet this?
Man, I just heard a report out of Miami, like for the first time in a long time, people in that in the Miami area are below the 50% rate on that. So, man, I'll go 52%.
51.
47%.
Yeah.
47% of state residents fall at or below.
Not even happy about winning that.
No.
Yeah.
Now, ALICE is short for asset limited, income constrained, and employed. That's the important part to remember. These folks do have jobs.
Yeah, matter of fact, the Miami report said some of them have 2 jobs and still can't make it work.
And still can't.
And that's including a spouse that works.
Yeah. And this one uses a broader measure than the federal poverty level, factoring in income, household type, and local living costs. The report also identifies adults ages 25 to 64 as the group facing the greatest financial challenges.
You mean adults?
Exactly.
You mean working adults? Is that who you're talking about, Deb?
25 to 64.
That's
Is
pretty
that
much
all?
everybody. So
You mean everybody in the midst of their complete career?
from your kids to everyone. Yeah, exactly. They just wanted to cover the bases, Jimmy. They just wanted to cover the bases.
Why not just say everybody out of college?
Exactly. All right. Well, if you live in Longwood, some good news. Residents there will not see a rise in their water rates. Last night, Longwood City Commissioners paused plans to nearly double monthly meter rates. The funds would have been used to update water and sewage systems. Now the city says it's exploring options such as bonds and loans to finance water infrastructure improvements. And then from that, we go to this, where SpaceX has become the fourth largest U.S. company. Shares in Elon Musk's rocket builder surged another 10% today as its market cap surpassed Microsoft.
Jack, are you shopping Lambos?
With a $2.94 trillion valuation.
You shopping Lambos, Jack? Look at him. Look at him.
He's rocking the company gear.
Look at this guy.
As part owner in the company,
Yeah,
I figured I would wear my SpaceX F9 shirt.
Well, SpaceX also soared past Amazon following its record-breaking IPO last Friday. Still, SpaceX is well short of Apple, the third largest U.S. company with a market value of more than $4 trillion.
That's got to be a kick in the nuts for old Bezos, though. His rocket ships can't work, and now Musk just passes him with his other company.
I know.
I mean, this guy.
Here comes another penis-shaped rocket in our future.
Exactly. This guy's on one, and Jeff Bezos is taking it in the ass for this guy.
Hey, now.
Hey, wait a minute. I meant like for a spanking.
Hey.
Okay.
All right, speaking of technology, this next story is pretty cool. A new tool could help deputies communicate better with residents, at least over in Pinellas County, because that sheriff's office recently received body cameras that, what do you think a body camera could do that would make it easier for deputies responding to a scene?
I would tell you about the perpetrator.
That's a good guess.
Oh, facial recognition?
Yeah.
I would say it turns on by itself, so they don't have to leave it on or off or worry about that.
It also shoots.
Yeah.
How about body cameras that can translate almost 60 foreign languages?
Oh, yeah, that's awesome.
Isn't
there
that
you go.
cool? Yeah.
Yeah.
Some are already using the cameras, and with good results. Sergeant John Mullen says thanks to the camera, he was able to effectively communicate with someone who spoke Arabic. Otherwise, Mullen said, he'd have had to wait for someone at the sheriff's office to find an Arabic speaker. It's the same thing. One of my best friends is American Sign Language. She'll go to court hearings, hospital rooms, and she's the interpreter for American Sign Language. If you don't have someone like that on staff, it could be 2, 3, 4, hours and hours waiting to find that person with that particular language or skill
and
to be able to communicate.
And when you're in a stressful situation like that, you're yelling in your native language that is not English.
It makes it confusing for everybody.
The officer, regardless of what the person is saying, the officer doesn't think, is never going to think, oh, this guy's probably telling me what his problem is, and everything's fine. He's obviously yelling something that's going to be used in a violent nature, and you don't know.
Software that can almost automatically translate another language makes Star Trek seem so much more feasible. How they're able to talk to all these other alien life forms.
Now, if we could just get the transporter so we could skip the whole traffic thing.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Several public safety measures are now law following a bill signing by Governor Ron DeSantis during a stop in Winter Haven. The bills increase penalties for repeat offenders, expand gang laws, and add new trafficking charges for certain drugs. One of the bills, the Officer Jason Rayner Act, strengthens protections for law enforcement and increases penalties for attacks on officers.
Disagreements about an arrest should be settled in a courtroom, not through violence on the street.
Now, the law is named for a Daytona Beach police officer who was shot and killed in the line of duty in 2021. Prosecutors in the Tiger Woods DUI case in Martin County are signaling their intent to subpoena Tiger's medical records from his treatment at the Cleveland Clinic after that rollover wreck back in March. They want to see any reports detailing anything Woods said about using drugs or alcohol, the official results of any drug or blood screens that may have been conducted, and the names of specific medical staff who performed those tests. Tiger's lawyers have 10 days to officially object.
Wait, they want medical information from after the accident?
No, before. I think they want it from before, don't they?
when he was, what's this?
After the rollover wreck is what it specifically says. That they want it after.
Which one? He's had two rollover wrecks. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so they want it after to see if it when he did get treatment, because he
went to Europe, didn't he?
He went to Europe for a treatment. For rehab treatment,
Yes.
but the
Right.
Cleveland Clinic, I believe, may have been the place that treated him after the wreck. So if he had like any kind of screens done there,
They want his blood test.
they want his blood test because he refused to do those tests on the side of the road. So
There
they're
you
like,
go.
okay, well, if you had any done at the hospital, we're going to find those there as well.
Man, I got to tell you, Golf as a Rule is having a tough time because, I mean, their two biggest names have become complete POSs. It's so crazy. I mean, when you look at Woods and Mickelson, both kind of fighting right now. Tiger's had a really tough last 9 years, and Phil is having himself a fun trip right now. Wild, man.
Well, he should have just left that waitress alone.
This would be like Tom Brady and Pat Mahomes being mired in controversy like for the last 10 years. That's exactly what this would be like.
All right. Well, they say to recycle, reuse, repurpose, right? Unfortunately, Broward County is ditching its plans to buy the former Spirit Airlines headquarters in Dania Beach and turn it into a government center. Commissioners didn't even vote on the purchase today. They were told even if they did buy the 6-story office building, they may not be able to use it due to zoning reasons. Isn't that a bite in the municipal ass, right? Additionally, commissioners were told that there were 3 corporations bidding for the property, and the county didn't want to compete with them, but rather welcome them to the area. Still, if they had bought the building, they'd said they could have saved $200 million right off the bat by not having to build a new government complex from scratch.
Wow.
All right, speaking of cost, the cost of hosting a summer barbecue has jumped, so you definitely want to go to realradio.fm/ace so that you can get the latest stanzas for the Search Your Ace Golf Contest.
Oh, yeah, man.
Big green egg, some accessories to go with it.
$1,800 package.
So according to the newly released Wells Fargo Summer Barbecue Food Report, yeah, there's such a thing.
You got my attention now.
Grilling for 10 people will set you back an average of...
Okay, so there are some
This
questions.
would be for all 10.
There are some questions there because you can grill hot dogs and hamburgers. And
I've got that on here too.
Being difficult.
Big dealing in steaks.
So you've got 10 people. If you're going to grill for 10 people, you're going to spend an average of this amount. And then I'll break it down to per person.
The only question is, are you shopping at Aldi or Publix? That's the only question I got.
I'll go $80.
I was going to go $75.
How about $161?
Damn!
Publix.
What are you grilling?
It's Publix.
That's about $16 a person. The price of beef has soared by 14% this year.
You could eat out cheaper.
Chicken and pork products rose 3%, while hot dogs are up 5%.
Yeah, beef is ridiculous right now for the record, guys.
The report says ready-made sides are also up 3% because of higher manufacturing wages being passed on to consumers.
Yeah, I'm still telling you, man. I was just in Publix last night buying a couple of things and ran by the meat department. Those filet beef tenderloin tips, like I tell you, the trimming parts that they put in packages, still the best deal out there for premium beef when you're making like stroganoff or anything like that. Bourguignon, you can make all those dishes with that. And the package I bought was $11.
Not bad.
And it was a little under a pound of filet mignon for $11.
Well, don't cheap out this weekend because we all know what Sunday is. Right?
Super Bowl? No.
Final day of the U.S. Open, dummy. Come on.
Oh, wait. World Cup.
Spoken like men who...
Oh, it's Father's Day.
Yeah, there you go.
You know what it is? It's spoken like men who don't get anything. That's what it's spoken like, Deborah. It's spoken like men that get ignored.
Which is amazing because when I give you these numbers,
Yeah.
so Americans are expected to spend big this Father's Day. The National Retail Federation predicts a record this amount of money over the country will be spent on dads this weekend. What number do you think it is? And do not say $1.50.
You hear that, Jack? That's 2 pair of socks this year. Wow. I wonder if they'll share a card. Let's see.
Homemade one at that.
Oh, I got that one. Oh, we'll buy one card and everybody will sign it. God forbid anybody have their own thoughts about pop.
No way. Really? They don't do that.
No, they don't do. I'm just making it up. 'Cause if they're listening, I want them to feel bad. Oh gosh, I'll go $175.
No, I'm talking like total
total.
amount from around the whole country. All Americans are going to spend this amount of money collectively.
Okay, got it. I'll go $175. Let's see. I'll go $200 million.
Oh, wow. That's low. Oh, wow.
Is it now, Jack?
I don't know.
Did you hear that laugh from the
I
person
did.
who can't control herself ever when stuff like this comes up? Did you hear it?
201 million.
$27.9 billion.
Yeah, okay, very good.
The most popular gifts are greeting cards.
Yes.
Except you're only going to get one.
What is the most popular Father's Day gift? That's very interesting. Pops are kind of
Followed
wild.
by clothing.
Yeah, ties and socks. Here they go.
A special outing.
And no, it's popular to buy. It's not popular to receive.
Yeah. I think we're doing the special outing thing. That's what I think
Is that
we're
what
doing.
you're doing?
Yeah. They picked out a restaurant they know I like, and I think we're going to go get just hammered on margaritas.
And then gift cards, because nothing says I care like.
Yeah. Well, dads are so hard to buy for. My kids know automatically. Go get me golf balls, and I'll be fine. If you buy me golf balls, I'll be the happiest guy in the world. That's but my kids actually get pissed off that I know what I want. Oh, it's golf balls again, Dad? Fun. I'm telling you, ask me what I want, and I'm telling you what I want and need is golf balls.
What about those fun things they see on Instagram with like those inside putting ranges and stuff like that? Would you be interested in any of that?
No, they buy my kids like goof gifts. I'll go get pajamas with a picture of my face right where my crotch is or something, facing inward.
Jack, what's your favorite Father's Day gift to receive? Oh, never mind. You can't talk about that.
No, the pajamas with Jim's face on it.
In your crotch, facing in. I've already got them ordered at Amazon, Jack. They should be here Friday.
You walk in that room with those on, like, whose back of the head is that?
Oh. And that concludes your JCS News.
Happy Father's Day.
All right, 407-916-1041. Text us at 77031. We'll find out what Jack's dump cake questions are next.
No script, no filter, no off switch. Real Radio 104.1. Guaranteed human.
From the Odoo.com Weather Center, Odoo.com, the only business software you will need.
We're watching out for hit or miss showers and thunderstorms through the remainder of our Tuesday. It's also going to be steamy. Hi there, I'm Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist TJ Springer. Make sure you're staying hydrated. We'll have feels like temps through the early evening, likely still close to the century mark. Watch out for a couple of stronger storms as well through the early evening, especially from Orlando and points to the east. Overnight, we'll fall back into the middle to upper 70s, staying humid. And then for our Wednesday, wash, rinse, and repeat, doing it again with more storms. Chances come down a bit, around 30% for our Wednesday afternoon, but we could still see a few with highs in the low to mid-90s. From the Fox 35 Storm Center, I'm meteorologist TJ Springer.
This report is sponsored by Aleve. At some point, body pain may creep in and become your reality that day. But Aleve is here to keep you moving. One pill gives you up to 12 hours of body pain relief. So don't let pain hold you back. Try Aleve today. Use as directed.
Man, June is Men's Health Month, and that's super important with Father's Day right around the corner because something every family should think about is heart health, especially when you consider it is one of the number one killers of people here in America. 1 in 3 people will die of heart disease, and in a lot of those cases, you will literally get no warning at all. That's why I tell guys, man, you got to get over to Life Imaging FLA and get this free heart scan because dudes ignore symptoms, delay doctor visits, they wait until something feels terrible before they take action. I know I've done it myself. That's called being reactive. You don't want to do that. You want to be proactive. Get ahead of these issues with this free scan from Life Imaging. It is just a few seconds is actually all it takes. There are no dyes. You do not get any injections. You stay clothed the entire time. It's a $699 value. It's a free heart scan. Take advantage of this. And while you're there, please ask about their cancer screening as well because early detection saves lives. Just pick up your cell phone, dial pound 250 and say the keyword free heart scan. That's all you have to do. Pound 250, say the keyword free heart scan. They'll connect you in seconds. Guys, make this move. Take control of your long-term health care with Life Imaging.
Before your child goes to a friend's house, there are a few things you probably ask.
Will there be an adult home? Do you have any pets?
These conversations feel normal.
And one more thing. Do you have any unlocked guns in the home?
That conversation should feel normal too. Gun injuries are the leading cause of death for children and teens in the U.S. We can all agree that shouldn't be the case. Let's agree to agree. Talk to other parents. Talk to your child. Just talk about gun safety. Learn more at agreetoagree.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
Mills Air in business since 1992. That's over 30 years here in Central Florida. They're not going anywhere. Carrier factory authorized dealer. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Equipment change outs and upgrades right now with up to $1,275 in rebates. Visit millsair.com.
Want a beautiful white vinyl fence but thought you couldn't afford it for less than $5 a day? Only $125 a month. Fence Outlet will install a 120-foot vinyl fence and transform your backyard. Visit fenceoutlet.com for details. License number C-10252.
Any good weekend plans?
Oh, I'm going on a weekend cruise on MSC Cruises. We're going to White Sand Beach and Beanbag Share.
Are you using nouns as verbs?
You can do that on MSC Cruises. Where was I? The food. We'll rigatoni, French fry, we might even gelato. How about you?
Yeah, I was going to lawnmower.
For a limited time, skip the airport and get up to 30% off cruises, plus kids sail free.
To book, visit msccruises.com or contact your travel advisor. Restrictions apply. Ships registered in Panama and Malta.
Hi, this is Mike Lester with Talon Wealth and the Guarding Your Nest Egg radio show, and I have another investment idea for those seeking great returns with limited risk. Recently, we did a structured note for our clients, paying them 18.75% per year for 4 years, and it was great for clients seeking income or growth and principal protection. The note was based on the S&P, gold, and silver, and our clients won't lose principal as long as none of the ETFs are down more than 40% 4 years from when we place the trade, and the bank guaranteeing them doesn't default. This isn't an offer because we already traded this note, and structured notes aren't for everyone. But if you would like to know more about how structured notes work and what we currently have available, call us at 916-888-4000, 916-888-4000, if you'd like to learn more.
Advisory services offered through Talent Private Wealth, LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor. The opinions voiced and information provided in this material are for general informational purposes only and are not intended to provide specific advice or recommendations for any individual.
People are loving what's happening now at IDC, the lowest finance rates in America. That's right. Now, for a limited time, you can get 0% financing for 5 whole years on just about every piece of jewelry in our showroom. So you can get that $8,000 engagement ring and pay just $134 a month, or that $4,000 pair of diamond stud earrings at just $67 a month. International Diamond Center makes it happen with this incredible limited time offer. Just pick any item and spread your payments over 5 years without paying a dime in interest. Rings, earrings, bands, bracelets, designer jewelry, colored gemstones, even certified diamonds are included. Whether your budget is $2,000 or $200,000, this is the smartest way to buy. Hurry in to take advantage of this once-a-year event. 0% finance rates till 2031, store-wide. Only at International Diamond Center. Altamont Springs, Waterford Lakes, and Mall at Millennia. Excludes Rolex. Details and more at shopidc.com on approved credit.
Identity theft can cost more than you think. Drained investment accounts, stolen tax returns, lost wages, expenses for lawyers. It's a lot. That's why LifeLock is backed by the $1 Million Protection Package, which covers up to $1 million for stolen funds, fees, and experts and lawyers, and out-of-pocket expenses. Don't face the burden of identity theft alone. Protect your future and finances with LifeLock. Join now. Save up to 30% off your first year with promo code BECK at LifeLock.com. 1-800-LifeLock, promo code BECK. LifeLock.com. Terms to apply.
Please be advised, you may want to stop eating the following foods immediately: broccoli, kale, blueberries, quinoa, spinach.
I thought those were good for me.
What's healthy for one person may cause inflammation for another. So how do you know what your body actually needs? That's where Viome comes in. Viome is a simple at-home gut health test that analyzes your real-time biology to give you personalized nutrition guidance and custom supplements.
Learn more at Viome.com/gut. V as in Victor, IOME.com/GUT. And use coupon code GUTHEALTH50 to save $50 off your purchase.
We now return to the Jim Colbert Show.
Deb, don't give Jim and Jack crap for not knowing it was Father's Day. Listen, there is one single holiday and one single event of the entire calendar year that we don't have to remember, and we don't have to do anything for, and we don't have to care about, and we're not given ridiculous expectations 6+ months in advance to execute upon. It is our only singular day of the year to forget.
Hey guys, I hope you guys are doing well.
So Jimmy, you said that all you want for Father's Day is golf balls. What keeps happening to the other ones? You keep shanking them? That's what happens. Thanks. Bye.
Legit question, right?
Yeah, it's a legit question.
You
yeah.
get a lot of golf balls.
Yeah.
What does happen to them?
Yeah, I think I got you a couple sleeves for Christmas.
You got me more than that, but that was years ago. I mean, you use them. I mean,
what do you mean you use them?
Sometimes you lose them, but sometimes you just use them up. I mean, I haven't bought them in a while. I just use free ones that I get for free.
Use them up. What does that mean?
Well, you use them, and sometimes they get cut or they get marks on them, and then sometimes you lose them. Sometimes eventually you just jack one in the middle of the woods.
Here's another talk.
All right, very good.
Hey, Jim, Deb, Jack.
Howdy.
I just thought I'd call and ask, how many counties are considered Central Florida and part of your contest? Just curious.
It's right there in the clue.
Thank you. Have a great show.
It
Love
is.
ya. Bye.
Right. It's right there in the clue, and we said it. I'm not going to say it again.
And there's a rules page that lists all the counties that you must reside in because you have to be, in our region, and that's in the rules. So if you go to realradio.fm/ace, click on rules, it has all the counties listed.
Yeah,
there.
not that you have to reside in. Like, you don't have to live in those counties to win the contest.
Yeah, they're not going to mail you this big green egg.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're saying, but what I'm saying is like you can drive there from Polk County and look for it if you want to. You don't have to live there. Yeah.
Well, you better read the rules then.
All right, well, that can't be the case, though, dude, right?
You want to talk about this now? The rules are the rules. They've been the rules since we first done this.
Okay, so the prize resides in those areas, but as a person, you don't have to live in that area to win the prize, do you?
According to the rules, I will read. It says, let's see, counting. The sweepstakes is open only to individuals who are legal U.S. residents of the United States of Florida residing within one of the following counties: Orange, Seminole, Osceola, Polk, Brevard, Lake, Marion, Sumter, Volusia.
Okay.
And who are 18 years of age or older.
Okay.
Although
Did not know any of that.
from the two clues that you've given so far.
Yes.
Someone did text us at 77031 picking up on what one of them was pointing out.
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
so that, yeah.
And we did mention it last week when we went on the air because Jack called me out for giving out too much information already. But yeah.
But you like to. That's fine.
Yeah. The Central Florida area is pretty self-defined. If you go to anywhere and put in the Tri-County area in Central Florida, it's going to give you those same areas. But by the way, that's up right now, realradio.fm/ace. The two clues are up there. They're pretty self-explanatory. And by the way, the idea of this game isn't for us to lead you along. I mean, the whole idea is for you to figure it out.
And we want someone to figure it out.
I mean, it's an $1,800 prize.
We just don't want them figuring it out on day one.
Right.
Yeah, no.
That's
and
exactly
if you can make it last till Wednesday, that'd be great.
Yeah, make sure the tools people get their money's worth. And they're wonderful people, too, by the way. We love it. Jack, dump cake questions. Fire away.
Okay.
You got 2 minutes.
You said it's 3 ingredients. It's a can of fruit, basically.
Yeah.
It is
a box
cake
of
mix.
Yeah.
And then it is butter.
That's it.
All right. What kind of tray? Is it like a 6x9 casserole tray?
Yes, exactly. Well, 13 by 9.
13 by 9.
Yeah.
Casserole tray.
Yeah, and we used the big can of clean peaches that were cut. And then she only used one. She actually could have used 2. But you want to cover the bottom of how many of her cans to cover the bottom of it.
Okay, could
in
be
one
more than
layer.
one. And also, but you're also dumping out the liquid, right?
Yeah, well, the peaches, because they have that syrup.
Yes.
And I think you could actually do it either way. I think we dumped out about half of it because the syrup is actually flavor as well. And then you put the peaches, and then you just go ahead.
Okay, so all right, so maybe some syrup, some of it you get rid of.
Yeah.
You want to basically cover the 9x13 casserole tray.
Yeah, the bottom of it. Yes,
the Pyrex.
Yeah,
whatever.
the bottom of the Pyrex. Yes.
Okay, is it a full package of cake mix?
It is 1 box of cake mix.
Vanilla?
Yeah, we use yellow cake mix.
Yellow cake mix.
Yeah, you could do
That's
white
Deb's
if you want, but yellow's the best because it has the vanilla and stuff in it. I mean, a little bit more vanilla.
Okay.
And we use Duncan Hines. You can use any brand you like. If you like Pillsbury, if you like King Arthur, you could use that.
Talk to me about the butter. I don't know. So how much butter? And then is it softened butter?
Yeah,
What
okay.
are you doing?
So here's the deal. They say use 1/4 cup. We say screw 1/4 cup. We use 1/2 cup of melted salted butter. And it's melted salted butter, right? Don't use the unsalted butter because the salt, that's one of the biggest problems with professional desserts or desserts that made at home is they don't put salt in there. You got to put a little salt in your sweets to make sure it doesn't get too cloyingly, gummingly sweet, and there's no contrast in the flavor.
I've been trying to tell you for years about the importance of salt. I'm glad you're finally catching on.
But I'm telling you, dude, you can make these things all day long. Canned cherries, canned blueberries, canned pineapple, peaches, dump it in there, spread the cake on top, and it's important, do not mix it. That's important. You do not mix. That's
okay,
butter.
wait, because
don't mix. It's crazy when you put it in the oven because you see dry cake mix and it goes against everything you've ever known about cooking.
So someone just texted that for that dump cake. I'm assuming you have to make the cake batter first and you're not just dumping powder on the fruit.
No, that's not. You dump the powder on the fruit. You literally take the cake out of the thing, or the cake mix, you cut the bag open, and you sprinkle it over
the peaches or the cherries.
Or the fruit or whatever. You don't mix it, don't do anything else. And then the same thing with the butter. Just pour it on top and throw it in the oven. And I think a genie comes into the back of the oven or something. I don't know the science behind this thing, but what happens is as the juice from the fruit and the butter melt and start bubbling up, it bubbles from the bottom and up over the corners and eventually wets, I should say, the cake mix, and then it turns into this beautiful, crispy, sweet, crunchy top that's on the bottom, and then you scoop it out and you eat it with ice cream, and it's delicious. And it's like the cake mix is $2.89 a box. I think the fruit's like a couple bucks, so you can make this damn thing for literally $8.
How long are we cooking it for?
Until it's golden on the top. That's all that really matters.
So $350 for about 18 minutes.
I would say 18 to 22, 25 minutes at the very most. You're going to get a nice crispy top, and that's what you want.
I was halfway through my first question before I got a text from my wife that said, not on your diet.
Oh, no, really?
I just got a not on your diet text from my wife.
Yeah. And by the way,
must be the butter.
Use canned fruit. People are going to be like, well, can I use fresh fruit? Really, it's for canned fruit. That's what works out best. And the pie filling actually works out fine if you use pie filling. I find like you can do apple cobbler with the apple pie filling because it's already got the seasoning in there, right? And it's very good as well. But man, my favorite is peaches and blueberries. That's my favorite. It is absolutely delicious.
Do you combine the two, or it's just peaches or blueberry?
For me, it's just peaches or blueberries.
Okay, there we go.
I mean, you could do whatever you want. I mean, you could turn this into
those flavors shouldn't cross.
You don't think so?
No.
Well, peaches and blueberries actually do very well together.
I don't know. That with vanilla ice cream sounds good.
Canned cherries, you could do it with that one as well. Cherry cobbler is also very good. But really, you have to have some ice cream. Look, I'm just telling you got to have a little ice cream. That you got to have a little bit. You don't want no ice cream?
No, because then it touches the cakey part, and then it makes the cakey.
Whoa. You need that.
No.
That's good.
It makes it mushy.
Jesus H. Christ.
I was going to say...
don't you even. You over there with your nuggies and your chickies and your...
Listen.
Good God.
I was going to save this for a best of segment to play around Thanksgiving. Because I think this is a great idea that people can make as a dessert. Oh, yeah. But now that Deb let everyone know what a freak she is, I don't know if I should.
Oh, sweetheart, that cat's been out of that bag for a while. Where you been?
How many people do you think are going to try this weekend? Yeah, this is.
I think Jack is going to. This is
apparently not.
Hey, Dad, you're welcome. You're going to get cobbler this weekend.
Well,
Enjoy
it's
yourself.
Such an inexpensive dessert. I mean, again, you don't have to worry about breaking the bank. It's simple. It's easy. It sounds delicious. The kids could help make it.
That's what I was going to say. Really one of the cool things about this is if you have younger kids and you're doing something for Pop, they can get involved and make Dad a dessert and say they did it, because who can't empty a can of whatever into a pan? You can also have your kids sprinkle the cake, have one of them pour butter. When my kids were growing up and they wanted to help cook, I would give each of them a task for that. You do this with the chicken, you do this with the vegetables, you're making the salad dressing, and we would do that, and they loved every bit of it.
Oh, yeah.
Real quick, how do you melt butter? Because I know microwaving is not an ideal way to do it, right?
Yeah, I still microwave mine, yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I microwave it because it's just easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't have to mess up anything, yeah. All right, 407-916-1041. What'd you do that's new is next?
Win a big green egg. Courtesy of Tools Ace Hardware with Search Your Ace Off on The Jim Colbert Show. Details at realradio.fm/ace.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
There's an accident on I-4 westbound at the beach line right now, blocking the right shoulder. Left turn lane blocked, Goldenrod Highway northbound before University Boulevard due to a crash there. And heavy delays between 408 and Colonial on I-4 eastbound. See traffic troubles? Call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm Katie Wilkins.
This report is sponsored by OUC.
With OUC rebates, you can upgrade your home with energy or water-saving improvements and get money back. From AC systems to irrigation updates, long-term savings start here. Don't just go green, get green. Visit OUC.com/getgreen.
America is turning 250, and iHeartRadio is celebrating with $250,000 in cash. Weekdays through July 4th, listen for your chance to win $2,500 so you can take the ultimate American getaway with iHeartRadio.
This contest brought to you locally by HBN Bath. HBN Bath can transform your bathroom into a beautiful modern space in as little as 1 day. No mess, no hassle. Plus, get 0% financing for 18 months or up to $2,500 off your complete bathroom remodel project. Restrictions apply. Visit hbnusa.com. License number CBC 1255975.
What does your ex and traffic have in common? Both can hold you back. At TK Law, they help you move forward with confidence and a plan for your future. TK Law, onefirmforlife.com.
Attention Ram owners. A quick pit stop for your Ram truck could put you trackside for the final race of the season. Complete Recall 67A. Get $500 and the chance to win a getaway to Miami for two. Think warm nights, ocean views, and exclusive race access, including a chance to meet Brendan Butterbean Queen. Learn more and schedule at CumminsRecall.com.
Hey, it's the News Junkie, and I don't need to be an attorney to tell you distracted driving is bad. Orlando attorney Mo DeWitt sees the aftermath every day, and it's awful. Do me a favor, eyes on the road, hands on the wheel, and keep it right here on Real Radio. Injured on the go? Just call Mo.com.
Hi, this is Mark Spain, and we're hiring listing agents. Maybe your kids are self-sufficient now, and you're ready to jump back into the workforce. Or perhaps you're stuck in that demanding job, and the compensation just doesn't match your hard work. Are you ready for a career move that will be rewarding and earn you the high income you deserve? If you enjoy delivering great customer service and working with people, I want to talk to you. At Mark Spain Real Estate, we have all the components to make you successful as a real estate agent fast. Go to joinmarkspain.com. That's joinmarkspain.com and apply today.
AutoNation's July 4th sale means savings worth celebrating. Right now, drive new and used cars with zero down. Plus, make zero payments for 90 days. Thousands of vehicles, thousands in savings. Put zero down. Make zero payments till fall on all your favorite new vehicles. Don't miss out. Save now through July 4th weekend only. Hurry to your nearest AutoNation. Less stress, more go. 90 days to first payment on approved credit. Interest accrues from date of purchase. See store for details. Expires 7/5/26.
Here's a harsh fact. 40% of women and nearly 20% of men suffer from varicose or spider veins. Left untreated, these veins can cause tired, heavy legs, swelling, burning, cramping, aching, even restless leg syndrome. In some cases, it can lead to serious health risks like blood clots. USA Vein Clinics offers minimally invasive treatments that take as little as 15 minutes, covered by most insurances. Call 407-706-9137 and schedule your appointment today. Don't wait. Call 407-706-9137 for free information today. Imagine walking, exercising, and sleeping peacefully again. Varicose and spider veins won't go away on their own. USA Vein Clinics can help. Call 407-706-9137 for fast, easy, and affordable solutions. USA Vein Clinics treatments are covered by most insurance plans. Don't put this off any longer. Call 407-706-9137.
The first Top Shelf Country Cruise showed out. The bar's set at exceptional. Don't miss the second sailing in March 2027 aboard the luxurious Celebrity Summit, departing from Tampa with stops in Bimini, Key West, and Cozumel. Plus, performances from some of your favorite country artists, including Riley Green, Chris Young, Lauren Elena, and Randy Houser. Our price guarantee locks in your best deal the moment you book. No surprises. Don't settle for anything less than Top Shelf. Reserve your cabin at TopShelfCountryCruise.com.
Please be advised, you may want to stop eating the following foods immediately: broccoli, kale, blueberries, quinoa, spinach.
I thought those were good for me.
What's healthy for one person may cause inflammation for another. So how do you know what your body actually needs? That's where Viome comes in. Viome is a simple at-home gut health test that analyzes your real-time biology to give you personalized nutrition guidance and custom supplements. Learn more at Viome.com/gut. V as in Victor, IOME.com/GUT. And use coupon code GUTHealth50 to save $50 off your purchase.
People are loving what's happening now at IDC, the lowest finance rates in America. That's right. Now, for a limited time, you can get 0% financing for 5 whole years on just about every piece of jewelry in our showroom. So you can get that $8,000 engagement ring and pay just $134 a month, or that $4,000 pair of diamond stud earrings at just $67 a month. International Diamond Center makes it happen with this incredible limited time offer. Just pick any item and spread your payments over 5 years without paying a dime in interest. Rings, earrings, bands, bracelets, designer jewelry, colored gemstones, even certified diamonds are included. Whether your budget is $2,000 or $200,000, this is the smartest way to buy. Hurry in to take advantage of this once-a-year event. 0% finance rates till 2031, store-wide. Only at International Diamond Center, Altamont Springs, Waterford Lakes, and Mall at Millennia. Excludes Rolex. Details and more at shopidc.com on approved credit.
Save every day at Headquarter Hyundai. We've dropped prices on acres of new Hyundais. Visit headquarterhyundai.com.
Do you have AC needs? Turn to the experts at Carrier. Go to millsair.com.
iHeartRadio FIFA World Cup Update.
As the U.S. prepares for its next match, midfielder Tyler Adams says they're getting bonding time off the field.
Whether it's watching the World Cup game, whether it's watching Stanley Cup, whether it's watching NBA Finals, it's a great moment for sports right now, just in general. And it's a great moment for our team just to be able to spend time with each other.
The U.S. meets Australia Friday. Meanwhile, Lionel Messi and Argentina will start their repeat quest tonight against Algeria.
For live Fox coverage, search World Cup now on the free iHeartRadio app.
Broadcasting live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Need help after an accident? Just call Mo. Learn more at JustCallMo.com or call 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. An iHeartRadio station guaranteed human. You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show. Also available to watch at The Jim Colbert Show on YouTube.
Hey, Colbert crew, just letting you know, I will do my official thingy. That sounded grosser than I meant. But right now I'm waiting for Mom to get her hair cut. And I just got my hair cut, and now I look like a little bit like Pee-wee Herman.
Hey, Colbert crew, just wanted to quickly say it was great seeing you guys on the boat. We can't wait for the next event. My brother-in-law, my husband, and I, we had such a wonderful time. Thank you so much for being awesome, and have a great day. Bye.
Good seeing you again, young lady. Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1.
I hope T-Bag's mom is driving.
Yeah.
Yeah,
By
no
the way,
kidding.
We are getting so many questions about this stupid dump cake. It's a half a cup of butter per box of dump cake. It asks, if you look up recipes, it's going to say a quarter cup. It's not enough. You got to do a half a cup. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack is here as well.
Yeah.
Let's do what you do that's new.
What you do that's new. What you do that's new. Hey, if we only knew something new to do, we're relying on you. Tell us something new brought to you by Clausman Law.
That's right, Clausman Law, KLAUSMAN Law.com. Offices right there in Winter Park, 407-917-1718. Car crash, call Clausman. Of course, we'll talk to Glenn on Thursday for Colbert Court. But until then, we'll do What You Do That's New. That happens every Tuesday on the show, has since the onset of the program. That's where one of the members will choose something for the others to watch, read, or listen to. We will do that and then reconvene on the following Tuesday to kind of discuss what it was, if we liked it, did not like it, and then move on to the next member. This is my week, and then we'll find out what Deb has to offer here in just 1 second. And mine was easy because we started watching a couple of shows, my wife and I, about 2 or 3 weeks back. One was The Burrows, and the other one was what I chose for you guys to watch for this What'd You Do That's New. It was the first episode of Widow's Bay, which just got picked up for its second season, by the way.
Yes, it did.
And Widow's Bay is a story about an island, I guess, right off the Nantucket or in that area up there.
In New England, yeah.
In New England, right? And the whole dream of the person who is the mayor of the city is to have it be like a Nantucket Island, a real big tourist destination. The businesses are all in. It's a small town kind of feel, but there's something wrong, and they have to figure out how to break that and make it come alive. There's some familiar faces. Stephen Root is part of this. Yep. You will remember him from Office Space and from
Barry.
Yeah, Barry, and from Dodgeball.
Yeah.
He was the nerd in dodgeball who figured out all the rule issues. Everybody knows who he is, right? And then we have the guy from
The Americans.
The Americans. That's it.
Matthew Reese is his name. He's the lead. He was also in The Beast in Me.
Yes, which was another good show we watched and checked out. So what'd you guys think?
So, watch it last night. What's interesting, I got halfway through or maybe a quarter way in, and I'm like, I thought you're supposed to want to like the main character, and I'm like, he's a little jerky,
yeah,
and I'm like, but we watch it. My wife has a problem with the quote comedy/horror genre.
And it's funny because I do as well. This one broke my mold because of one character.
Okay. And should we guess?
No, go ahead.
Is it Stephen Root's character?
It's the woman.
The blonde?
No, the black-haired girl that's in the office.
Yes.
And by the way, the New York Times just wrote a piece and said she stole the show.
So I laughed at something. They're interchanging. My wife goes, "What are you laughing at?" Because it was an awkward thing, but it's something where she's talking to the guy who's sleeping in bed. Yeah, and he's like, "Well, I think that's you're only supposed to talk to them if they're in a coma." And she's like, "Well, I guess I just wasted my time."
Yeah, dude. It's called a black comedy.
Yeah.
It's a black comedy drama. And to be honest with you, I'm with you guys. I usually like it to be one way or the other, but I found this to be painfully funny. And by the way, through the entire thing, it's funny.
Oh yeah.
There is a moment I actually literally jumped off my couch and walked away saying, "No, no, no." And it was at the end of the first episode when he is doing his best to impress a New York Times critic. They're in the restaurant, and you could tell he's buying into the fact that the fog outside, something bad is about to happen, doesn't want anyone to leave. And in a panicked moment, he just screams, "Don't go out there. The fog will get you."
There's something in the fog.
There's something in the fog. And I'm just like, it couldn't have been more of the worst thing to happen for that character
at that particular time.
At that very moment. Yeah. And it caused me it was so cringy.
Yeah.
I actually literally jumped off my couch and said, "No!"
Yeah, because they're building this interview up as it's going to be the interview that's going to change the entire culture of the island. It's going to be like, this is when we're just going to wait by the dock because as soon as this thing's printed, people are going to be dying to get to the ferry and get over to the sea.
You get a great review in the New York Times, and suddenly you're going to have this great tourist town. And that's what they're pinning their hopes on. And he just has this moment, and, and it's, I'll leave it there.
What'd you think?
I like the travel writer's response to that. Oh, you want to be Salem.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Not
right.
Martha's Vineyard.
Right.
And he thought, that he was just, hamming it up to try to make the island look better, not realizing. I really liked it.
I have to tell you, I want of both of you, and I know that Jack's wife has a hard time with horror sometimes, and there is an element of that. It's not terrible though, but I thought you would love it because
from the opening scene. Well, from the opening scene, you knew something, all right, okay.
It's awry.
Well, what is that? And then when I heard and saw the birds, I was like, oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go. This is about to get real.
Yeah, there's a story about, and I don't even know who that actress is. The other day, I actually looked it up and got sidetracked. I was going to see if I could find any interviews or any other things that she, any other project she was part of. But they talk about her, and when as the show goes on, you're going to find out she is a much more pivotal character in the entirety of the program than they lead on in the first couple of episodes. You think she's just going to be a little quirky side note, but it's not like that at all. And dude, I got to tell you,
not after she shared her experience of what happened to her, and then when they trace back the history of the town, I was like, this is going to come back into play.
And her name is Kate O'Flynn.
And by the way, it's just the beginning of her story. And one of the reasons I thought you would love the show is her. Because from what you've told me about your growing up, her experiences on the show as they write that character parallel some of the stuff that you've told me about your childhood. So I think that you're absolutely going to love it, dude. It is a really, now there's part of this thing in the fourth episode, it starts getting a little, you're like, what the hell is going on
Is
here?
it Jumpy the Sharky?
No.
Okay, good.
It gets real close.
Okay.
But because it's already told you that kind of what it is, you don't expect anything more from it, and it allows you to just kind of go with it. Because usually these are shifts that I'm like, that's the shift that usually has me. Okay, what else is on?
Right, exactly.
Yeah. But it did not do that this time. I stayed with it and it paid off.
This is Widow's Bay. It's a 9-episode season, first season that's available on Apple TV Plus. If you ever wonder what we're talking about during What'd You Do That's New, you can always go to JimColbertLive.com. The master list is there for everything we've reviewed back to 2018.
Which is crazy, but it is right there. You can go check it out. If you ever get in a rut for content, man, there are some unbelievable suggestions on those pages. So I'm glad you guys liked it. Will you continue to watch it, Jack?
Yeah, I definitely want to
You
watch
should,
it.
buddy.
Yeah.
I got to tell you,
Yeah.
I think you'll think it's funny. And by the way, it just gets funnier to me.
Yeah.
And it's really wry, dark kind of humor. There's no laugh track or anything like that. So you really have to pay attention to pick up on it. But the interaction between him and her just gets better and better as the show goes on. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it.
Yeah, I also like the play on like what it's like to work with small city government.
Right, yeah, 'cause
I think even Chris would like that because there's so many elements where he'd be like, "Yep, that looks like yep." He'd recognize that. Yep.
Because everybody has this bitch, and as it goes on, you're going to see everybody. It's like, oh, this business owner wants this, and this business, and you're right. As a city manager or somebody like that, they would definitely see the parallels for sure,
without a doubt.
What do you have for us next week?
I have a 9-minute and 17-second video of a man building a house out of a water tank.
Okay.
So it's a tiny house, obviously, with the water tank.
Yeah.
What a wormhole on YouTube this can turn into.
My wife got into the silo building thing about 2 years ago.
I have always wanted, since I was a child growing up in Wisconsin, it seemed like such wasted space. You have automatic skylights at the top. Turn a silo into a 3-story apartment. How cool would that be?
Yeah.
This would be fun if you had some property. This is, I think, a really fun video for people with kids or grandkids of a really cool project to build like a fort. And it just kind of expands your idea of what you could use to build a tiny house.
Very cool. Very cool.
So I'll be giving that link over to Jack, and you'll be able to find it on the Jim Colbert Show.
That's right, JimColbertLive.com. You can go right there, find the master list, like Jack was saying, for What'd You Do That's New. You can he'll make it so you can just click right through to the content. How long is it?
It's 9 minutes and 17 seconds.
Very nice. All right, good job. We'll check that out for next week for What'd You Do That's New. 407-916-1041. Text us 77031. Back in a sec with Emily the Movie Girl.
What'd you do that's new? Brought to you by Glenn Klossman. KLAUSMANLAW.com. Proudly sponsored since day one by Glenn Klossman. KlossmanLaw.com. Bye.
Mistakes aren't bugs here. They're future best of segments. Real Radio 104.1. Guaranteed human.
Crews working on a crash blocking the left turn lane, Goldenrod Road, northbound before University Boulevard. Another accident, this one I-4 westbound before Princeton Street, that's blocking the right shoulder. Lots of company between 441 and Clay Whaley on Florida's Turnpike. Southbound and I-4 eastbound between 408 and Colonial is also a slow ride. See traffic troubles? Call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm Katie Wilkins.
This report is sponsored by Blindster.com.
Hi, I'm Kyle from Blindster. Thousands of homeowners have trusted us for their blinds that are easy to order, affordable, and guaranteed to fit. You measure at home, install yourself, and enjoy blinds made exactly for your windows. Blindster.com.
If you want to buy or sell your home quickly, call Nick Lee. For a guaranteed cash offer, visit thenickleegroup.com.
Our iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One,
is coming back to Las Vegas.
September 18th and 19th at T-Mobile Arena. Streaming live on Disney Plus and Hulu.
And you can be there
For a weekend full of superstar performances.
Are you ready?
Once-in-a-lifetime moments you'll have to see to believe.
We're getting this party going, huh?
Only limited single-night tickets remain. Get yours while you still can now at AXS.com. And we'll see you at our 2026 iHeartRadio Music Festival.
Presented by Capital One.
If you want your windows there in weeks, pick up the phone and just text Reese.
Win $25,000 in new impact windows from Reese Windows. Pick up your phone and text the word TRUST right now to 20129. That's TRUST to 20129.
Meet Sophia, a huge soccer fan. With her Real Unlimited from Total Wireless, she's streaming 3 games, video calling her cousin in Mexico,
and running the quiniela all on my new Samsung Galaxy.
She's practically running the whole tournament from her phone.
Good thing I have Total Wireless.
Switch to Total Wireless Total Max 5G or All Access plans to get on a network that won't put you second. Plus, a Samsung Galaxy on us. Total Wireless, your own Real Unlimited. Offer ends 7/8/2026 or while supplies last. Advised taxes and fees may apply.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Angel from the Monsters. The World Cup is finally here, and come cheer on Team USA this Friday at 3 p.m. at Twin Peaks in Altamont Springs. At halftime, I'll have cool prizes and, of course, Michelob Ultra specials all match long. Michelob Ultra, the official beer of the 2026 FIFA World Cup.
Victim of a slip and fall? It takes one phone call to take back control of your life. Anajar and Levine will fight to get you the compensation you deserve. Call me, Mark Anajar, for a free consultation. 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
In Office Orlando. A family office is a team built to handle the three biggest financial responsibilities a family faces: wealth management, tax strategy, and estate planning. Most firms only manage your investments and refer the rest out, hoping everyone stays aligned. At Trajan, we built something different. Your wealth, tax planning, and estate planning are handled together inside one firm under one roof. There's no guessing whether your CPA, advisor, and estate attorney are truly in sync, because our team works together every day on your behalf. When your financial life becomes more complex, your advice should become more coordinated, not more fragmented. One plan, one trusted team. Call Trajan today, 855-TRAJAN-1. That's 855-TRAJAN-1.
Trajan Wealth, an SEC-registered investment advisor. Additional services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Additional disclosures and accreditation at TrajanWealth.com.
Quitting things is usually pretty easy. Like when you bought that fishing pole, used it once, and caught nothing but sunburn. Ouch. Or when you wanted to save money until that sneaker drop happened. Quitting things is pretty easy, but quitting menthol cigarettes isn't. Menthol enhances the effects of nicotine, which can make them more addictive. We can help. Tobacco Free Florida offers free tools and services to help you stay smoke-free. You may be eligible to receive free nicotine patches, gum, or lozenges. Call 1-877-YOU-CAN-NOW or visit tobaccofreeflorida.com.
When you've got a one-track mind, you go where the cravings take you.
Welcome to Racetrack.
Breakfast that satisfies. Snacks that sing. Drinks that refresh. It's a stop that pulls you in. We don't blame you for having a one-track mind, because once you stop at Racetrack, no other stop will do.
Same time tomorrow?
You know it. Racetrack. Whatever gets you going.
The game started. Call your dad. I'm on it, Ma. Hola, Pa.
Hello, hijita. I can't hear you. I'm at the stadium in Monterrey.
Here, shout goal together. Get nonstop talk, text, and data in the U.S., Mexico, and Canada with T-Mobile, America's best network. Switch on the T-Life app or on T-Mobile.com/connectate. On qualifying plans, not for extended international use. You must reside in the U.S. In primary usage must occur on our network. Best based on analysis by Ookla. Speed Test Intelligence Data 2H 2025.
Identity theft can cost more than you think. Drained investment accounts, stolen tax returns, lost wages, expenses for lawyers. It's a lot. That's why LifeLock is backed by the $1 Million Protection Package, which covers up to $1 million for stolen funds, fees, and experts and lawyers, and out-of-pocket expenses. Don't face the burden of identity theft alone. Protect your future and finances with LifeLock. Join now. Save up to 30% off your first year with promo code BECK at LifeLock.com. 1-800-LifeLock, promo code BECK. LifeLock.com. Terms to apply.
The first Top Shelf Country Cruise showed out. The bar's set at Exceptional. Don't miss the second sailing in March 2027 aboard the luxurious Celebrity Summit, departing from Tampa with stops in Bimini, Key West, and Cozumel. Plus, performances from some of your favorite country artists, including Riley Green, Chris Young, Lauren Elena, and Randy Houser. Our price guarantee locks in your best deal the moment you book. No surprises. Don't settle for anything less than Top Shelf. Reserve your cabin at TopShelfCountryCruise.com.
Joy is essential and it's also elusive. But now, there's a new and exciting way to start your journey toward a more joyful existence. Joy 101. It's a new podcast hosted by me, Hoda Kotb. If you're craving inspiration to maximize your joy, tune into these candid, uplifting, and moving on-air chats. Open your free iHeartRadio app, search Joy 101, and listen now. Joy 101 with Hoda Kotb is presented by CVS.
Need a new roof or windows? Visit HBNUSA.com.
The Jim Colbert Show returns now on Real Radio 104.1.
What up, guys? Sport from Duval.
Duval.
Whoa. We need to back up.
You mean to tell me I can't come to Orlando from Jacksonville to look for a green egg? I can't get an outlier or a freaking exemption? Been listening for 25 years, and I can't get an exemption? Hey, listen, we're going to arbitration. I'm calling Glenn Cosman because I feel personally injured.
I would say look at it and look for it and then figure it out afterwards. That's what I would do.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll reach out to iHeart Legal, see if they can change the wording on that.
I think we're perfectly fine, buddy. I think if you want to go look for it, and we'll figure it out after the fact.
I think the key is you have to pick up the prize in person.
Yeah.
They're not shipping it.
Yeah, that's the key. And I don't think anybody will have a problem for an $1,800 grill. That's for sure. Thanks, Tools. We appreciate that. The clue's up now at JimColbertLive.com or RealRadio.fm/ACE. Welcome back. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack.
Hi there.
Let's do Emily the Movie Girl. That sounded weird.
Her name is Emily. She likes movies. She's a girl. It's time for Emily the Movie Girl on The Jim Colbert Show.
Give it up for Emily the Movie Girl!
I'm back, honey.
You can check her out at JimColbertLive.com as she gives us her movie reviews and other content that she thinks we should watch. How you doing, young lady?
I'm doing amazing. How are you?
I'm doing great. How was your week and weekend?
Busy as always.
Yeah.
Yep, but doing great. Excited to be here. Thanks for switching me over today so I could come in on a Tuesday instead of a Monday.
Yeah, no problem whatsoever, man. We're always trying to get you in to make sure that Orlando can get the best possible reviews for the movies that are out there.
People need to know.
People do need to know. Hottest movie out there right now is Disclosure Day.
Yes.
A lot of juice out there. And the funny thing is, do you trust any one source for a review?
Not necessarily. I mean, I personally love to go to Letterboxd for just quick reviews. That's more user-based. And then Rotten Tomatoes is a pretty solid one because their algorithm uses critic reviews and audience reviews. To source. So I feel like that one's a pretty good one too.
I do as well. And I stay away from the major papers because I think that those guys can get a little film eccentric at times and start kind of losing their grip or losing their relationship with movie goers nationwide and get into more cinema files kind of thing where you're getting the people who are really into movie making and stuff. And I've only seen one bad review for the movie. The guy from the BBC did not think it was good. He called it an extended episode of
The X-Files.
The X-Files. That was his review of that movie. Yeah. Now everybody else I've read gave it pretty good reviews, and I think even on Rotten Tomatoes it's like 81 or
I think so.
Yeah, 82%.
I checked it I think yesterday, and I want to see it was like 80 or 82, something like that.
And real quick before we get, do you believe that big budget films have a harder time getting great reviews because of all the crutches used in big movies sometimes, as opposed to just dialogue with movies that are more kind of rudimentary?
I think it's so hard to say because every film is different, but we had this crazy phenomenon with like the Avengers. Like I think of the Marvel franchise and what going to the movies was like when those came out. And I just feel like that set the standard that now everyone is trying to do that. And when these producing companies try so hard, it ends up failing.
Right.
They're trying to capture that magic again, and I don't think it's as successful.
And I agree. And Jack and I kind of look at that the same way because in the world of the Marvel movies, we found movies like Three Billboards. 3 Billboards. What was it over?
Over Webbing.
Ebbings, Montana.
Yeah. I saw that one.
Which was a brilliant movie. You get movies like Little Miss Sunshine. You get movies like No Country for Old Men, and those all come out amidst the Marvel kind of thing happening. So there's still room for movies with good movie making and dialogue. But I agree. I think the standard for the other big pictures kind of got out of whack.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
But, I mean, people still like to go to the movies for those, even if they think it's going to be mid.
Yeah, I agree 100%.
And obviously a lot of people, mid. I know, I kind of sound like Gen Z right now. I'm a millennial, by the way.
That's okay.
Proud millennial.
Yeah, that's all right.
We'll take it.
Yeah. But I will say Disclosure Day was kind of mid for me.
Was it really? Whoa. Really? Oh,
it wasn't all bad. I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. It wasn't the best. I think I just had such high standards because Spielberg is one of the best filmmakers of our generation. Like, how lucky are we that we get to live in a time when Spielberg is alive and making movies? So I don't take that lightly.
Yeah, and I agree with you because I talk to people about this all the time about us being able to live in certain sports stars eras. You know, we get to see Tiger Woods and Michael Jordan, play their sports, and they're the best that ever. Tom Brady.
Yes.
So I know exactly what you're talking about there, and I agree 100%.
Yeah.
It's kind of wild.
Yeah. And I think this one has a big mixed bag of reviews. So I find it interesting that you're like, everything has been generally positive. Because like even the group of friends that I went with, there were like 2 people that, were like emotionally moved by it, like visibly moved by it. And I was like, wow, like I'm so glad you got that out of it. And the rest of us were like, well, I have some notes, so but
can you get Steven on the phone for me?
I've got notes. I love
Can you get Steven on the phone? Get him on the horn.
Can you share some of your notes without giving anything away in the movie?
Sure.
Yeah.
The first 2 acts are pretty clunky. The third act, there's like one scene that happens, these characters finally come together and this pivotal scene happens, and then that till the end of the film is really solid. That should have happened much sooner in the movie. It's also minimum 30 minutes too long.
Oh,
like
really?
It's 2.5 hours, and it could have been 2 hours. Yeah, like one of my other friends also said, like, oh, there were maybe one too many like kind of cat and mouse chase scenes of like these people trying to run away from this like government agency.
Right, yeah.
And I can agree with that. They could have cut maybe one of those out. But
is there some E.T. elements to this a little bit?
Yes,
Like,
it's an alien movie.
No, I understand that, but because that was a big part of E.T. about the government coming in to take the, that was, that's kind of what he's done then. You know what I'm saying? That was the whole idea of E.T. is, E.T. the government was coming in and they were going to get the E.T. and all these lights everywhere and the government.
Mm-hmm.
The government was the antagonist.
Yes, exactly.
In the film.
The government is still the antagonist here, or it's like a privatized government agency.
Yeah. Oh, I got you.
Because we know it's
helps.
more Men in Black.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. And like Colin Firth's character is like the head guy of this agency. So he's kind of like the villain in this situation. But I
know how to review without this.
Yeah. The thing is, there really isn't much to
Disclose?
spoil. Yeah, much to disclose because like I think part of the problem is the first 2 acts, the writing is trying to keep everything vague and mysterious, and it's like, we already know this is about aliens.
Yeah. Right.
Let's move on. So
should have made the trailer different.
Right, exactly. Like, and I understand they felt like they had to say something about that because otherwise people maybe would have come in thinking it's a completely different film. But yeah, I also like didn't care as much about the characters as I should have, especially coming from a Spielberg film. Like one character storyline, like Emily Blunt's storyline, I loved. She's the best part of the film. Her acting, everyone's acting is incredible. Like it's of no fault of any of the cast. It's an A-list cast. Like it's truly amazing. I loved her storyline. I wanted more of her. Josh O'Connor's character, who I also love as an actor, I didn't care about.
That's wild.
I was like, okay, let's get back to Emily Blunt's storyline.
And that tone is kind of set with those quiet movies that she made, right? What was it? Or is it A Quiet Place?
Yeah,
or
with her husband.
Yeah, with her husband. If you think about that acting in that movie, it was kind of that soul drama filled kind of suspense thing, and she pulls that off as well as anybody out there. And this seems like a perfect vehicle for that for her. And you're saying the guy didn't live up.
Well, it's not even that he didn't live up. It's just they didn't give his character, like his storyline, anything as riveting as what Emily Blunt's character was going through. So, and also the entire time they're trying to eventually meet up, and that should have happened much earlier. Because once they're together, their chemistry is amazing. That's when the story really gets interesting, but it took way too long to get there.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, well, there you go. So a C+ or a C, actually.
Yeah.
Just a straight C for...
Yeah, but some people might really like it. Like I said, I had friends that were, literally teary-eyed walking out of it. So I do think some people are really going to enjoy this.
What's the nature of art to begin with, is it not?
Yeah.
So anyway, it works that way. What else you got for us?
I wanted to talk about maybe like 1 or 2 films that if you want to go see a movie for Father's Day.
Okay, perfect.
Because we have that that coming up this Sunday.
No, they don't know that and they don't care.
Thanks for the reminder.
Hey, let's prove this right now. What are you getting your dad for Father's Day? Is he listening?
My dad?
Yeah.
He's not listening.
He's not listening?
Probably not live. If he is, I'm probably going to get a text from him. No, my mom's probably listening, though. I mean, it's fine if he is listening. I got him a hat, actually.
Okay.
Yes, it's from this.
Is it a red hat?
No, it's not. Definitely not. No, there's this site I really like called Super Yaki, and they do film. It's like a small shop in LA, and they do all film stuff. And they came out earlier this year for the anniversary Princess Bride line.
Yeah.
And so it's this
That's
really
cool.
cool embroidered hat that says "As You Wish" on it. And I was like,
that's
oh, great.
awesome.
And he loves hats. So.
That's great. Awesome.
Yeah. So that's what I got him. There
Very
you go.
nice. All right, very good.
Well, so yeah, speaking of movies. Okay, so two of the things, and this first one, I'm really hoping it's still in theaters, so I will try to go see it with him if it's still in theaters, is Power Ballad, which nobody, I feel like, has heard of.
And I've heard it's awesome.
You have?
I heard it's awesome.
I really, really liked this movie.
It's supposed to be incredible.
I loved it. I saw it opening weekend, so it's actually been a couple weeks. And at first I was like, why was this released beginning of June? It's literally the perfect Father's Day film. And then I was looking at like what's coming out this weekend. I was like, oh, Toy Story's coming out. That's why they're not releasing it this week.
And how I got introduced to that movie is I got clickbaited by a line that said, there's a movie out there that you've got to see this weekend, and it's not what you think it is.
Mm-hmm.
You know, making it believe that everybody wants to say it's Disclosure Day, and it turned out to be this movie, Power Ballad.
Yeah, I really, really loved this. I love any movies that revolve around music, the creative process, and I know that may not be appealing to everybody, but even just for people that aren't in the industry to get a peek behind the curtain of what that process can be like for a creative person, I just find that so forever fascinating. But the director is John Carney, and he has this sort of theme a little bit in his other movies. He did like Once and Sing Street, which are two of the best films of all time, especially Once. Like, I love, love, love that movie. So if you haven't seen Once, you absolutely should. But this stars Paul Rudd and Nick Jonas.
Yes.
Yeah. And it's about this like washed up musician that was in an up and coming band, and he sort of drops everything to get married and have a family. And now he's a musician in a wedding band. And he's still this sort of like creative wannabe musician. And at one of the weddings, he meets Nick Jonas's character, who is kind of like Nick Jonas playing himself. He's like in a huge boy band turned solo artist, and he's just trying to make it as big as he can as a solo artist. And they end up after the wedding having this like jam session, and he's like helping him tweak music and all this stuff, and they just really have this amazing like creative connection. And then 6 months goes by, and Paul Rudd sees that Nick Jonas's character has taken one of his songs and released it and not given him any credit for it.
Rut-row.
Yeah. But what's interesting is that, you know, some of the first avenues he tries to go about of like, hey, like, what can I do to fix this? He can't find any sort of evidence, like no demo recordings, nothing,
wow.
no sheet music. You know, even people like his family, his other musician friends, like, hey, don't you remember me singing this song for you? And they're like, maybe, I don't know. You like sing, you know, you play stuff for us all the time. And I think it's a very interesting thing to say about the creative process and ownership.
Yeah.
And how maybe especially in a collaborative process, you need to be careful about, you know, how to take ownership of that, how to put down on paper or put demos. You know, you don't think about that when you're jamming out and
That's
you
right.
do stuff.
You know, it's so funny. I follow a girl online. She's married to an old artist named Stephen Bishop, who wrote 2 or 3 hits back in the 80s, but they were gigantic hits. One was sung by Phil Collins, and another one was somebody else, and they made this guy a bunch of money. And she goes online and talks about exactly what you're talking about, how artists have been screwed over by not doing this or not paying attention to this. And her channel is painfully fascinating. So this is right up that alley.
Yeah, actually, I would love to look up more about that, because again, you don't think about that when you're just, oh, I like this chord and everything. And even like, you know, when friends of his are questioning Paul Rudd's character of like, well, are you really sure that was your song? And and he's like, no, like I wrote that song, you know, we had some jam sessions back and forth. But anyway, surprisingly, there's this very pivotal scene, and I won't give anything away, that happens like kind of towards, it's like the third act. And to me, it changes the meaning of the film, and it goes from good to great. And that's what made it, I was like, this is a Father's Day movie.
Oh, very nice.
This is so good. So if you love Paul Rudd, if you love music, like it also kind of reminded me of the rom-com Music and Lyrics, which had Hugh Grant and Drew Barrymore in it. Yep. I really loved that, and it kind of gave me the same vibe.
Awesome.
It's a fun time. It's considered a musical comedy.
All right, very nice. So we have Disclosure Day was a C. 3 out of 5 stars, and you strongly suggest Power Ballad.
I gave it 4 out of 5 stars.
Awesome, man. That's great. All right, good. That's great news, man. So good job this week. We love it. What's coming up first next week? What are you reviewing?
Next week, I'm going to talk about Toy Story 5 and Leviticus, which is a crazy duo.
Oh, really?
Well, because Toy Story 5 is like a kid's movie.
Oh, yeah.
And then
Leviticus is not.
is a LGBTQ horror film.
Oh, is it really?
Yes.
Haven't heard of it. No, that's awesome. Yep. Well, very good, man.
Yeah.
Always good seeing you.
Thank you. Good to be here.
Good laugh for Emily the Movie Girl. Yay! By the way, you got a compliment here. It says, Movie Girl is totally right on Disclosure Day. Saw it Saturday, and it was hard to watch and so slow. We were hoping E.T. would show up and save the day.
Exactly. There were no Easter eggs with his other alien movies. Anyway.
Thanks, Emily. Always good seeing you.
Thank you.
All right, 407-916-1041. Text us, 77031. Back in a sec with more of The Jim Colbert Show.
Classic Alternative this weekend on Real Radio 104.1.
When she says she loves me.
Real Music Weekends are Classic Alternative.
From the Odoo.com Weather Center, Odoo.com, the only business software you will need.
The heat and humidity are on once again. Hi there, I'm Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist TJ Springer. That combo, in addition to the sea breeze, making for some hit or miss showers and thunderstorms through the remainder of our Tuesday. A couple of those may be on the stronger side, which is something we'll watch through the early evening, especially from Orlando and points to the east. Overnight, those fade away. We'll have temperatures falling back into the middle to upper 70s. Then we do it all over again for our Wednesday. Temperatures back into the low to mid 90s with a few showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon and evening. From the Fox 35 Storm Center, I'm meteorologist TJ Springer.
This report is sponsored by Aleve.
Man, let me tell you something. If you live in Central Florida, it is super important that your AC works perfectly every single time you ask it to, and that is why we suggest Mills Air, because if it's not doing that, these guys can make it do that. Since 92, they have been serving Central Florida, making sure that you and your family stay nice and comfortable all summer long. You can do the math. That's 30-plus years of experience right here in Central Florida, and their techs are awesome. They'll never make you feel uncomfortable when you're on your property, and they know these systems inside and out. You don't even have to know what kind of AC you have. Mills can repair it. But check this out. If you do happen to need a new unit, Mills are Carrier Factory authorized dealers. That's super important. Here's why. Up to $1,275 in rebates towards your brand new Carrier unit. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier and certainly turn to family-owned and operated Mills Air. Call these guys today to schedule your appointment. It's 407-277-1159. Online, it's easy. MillsAir.com.
C-Lane here, and guys, let's have a chat for a second. If you are starting to see the symptoms of erectile dysfunction or PE show up in the bedroom, you know that's not something that fixes itself. It might be time to call Premier Men's Medical Center. A lot of guys are calling. They're very helpful, and they want you to avoid surgery. They told me that's one of their big goals. They have painless procedures, and surgery is painful, it's invasive, and it's expensive. And they don't want you to have to go through that. They want you to go through their painless procedure, and 98% of men see results right there in the office, right there, same day. So if you're still relying on pills, if you're having to up your dose, it's time to call Premier Men's Medical Center. They're getting guys back to where they should be and feel like themselves again. They're offering a free consultation, but you've got to call now. 407-723-7533. It's 407-723-7533. Don't overthink it. Just call the incredibly helpful, the incredibly knowledgeable folks at Premier Men's Medical Center and find them online at premiermensmedical.com.
At some point, body pain may creep in and become your reality that day. But Aleve is here to keep you moving. One pill gives you up to 12 hours of body pain relief. So don't let pain hold you back. Try Aleve today. Use as directed.
Buy one, get two free at Pyrospot Fireworks. Pyrospot Fireworks is celebrating 250 years of freedom and fireworks with free bonus gifts while supplies last. Shop Florida's best fireworks and best specials with the largest selection of buy one, get two free fireworks. Plan your own incredible fireworks show with their on-site videos and helpful staff. Locations in Eustis, Longwood, and Sanford, or you can shop online at iwantfireworks.com. That's iwantfireworks.com. Be a backyard hero at Pyrospot Fireworks.
Kick off the summer stress-free and sell your home with a guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. You'll save time, make the most money, and eliminate all of the hassle. Hi, it's Jack. In a shifting market, selling your home shouldn't add more stress. With over 13,000 five-star reviews, you can trust the most experienced real estate team in the U.S. to sell your home quickly and for top dollar. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
My obstructive hypertrophic cardiomyopathy kept me from baseball games with my boys. The stairs were too much. With Camzyos, my symptoms have improved and I can be more active again. Camzyos is a cardiac myosin inhibitor, the first in its class to treat adults with symptomatic OHCM. Camzyos may improve your symptoms and ability to be active. And it reduced obstruction in the heart 4 times more.
In a 30-week study, Camzyos, mavacamten, reduced post-exercise obstruction on average 47 units of pressure versus 10 with placebo. Results may vary. Camzyos may cause serious side effects, including heart failure that can lead to death, a risk that's increased with serious infection, irregular heartbeat, or with certain other medicines. Do not stop, start, or change medicines or dose without telling your doctor. You must have echocardiograms before and during treatment. Seek help for new or worsening heart failure symptoms. Camzyos is only available through a restricted program. Before taking, tell your doctor about all your medical conditions and current or planned pregnancy, as Camzyos may harm your unborn baby.
Visit Camzyos.com or call 1-855-CAMZYOS. Actor portrayal.
Identity theft can cost more than you think. Drained investment accounts, stolen tax returns, lost wages, expenses for lawyers. It's a lot. That's why LifeLock is backed by the $1 Million Protection Package, which covers up to $1 million for stolen funds, fees, and experts and lawyers, and out-of-pocket expenses. Don't face the burden of identity theft alone. Protect your future and finances with LifeLock. Join now. Save up to 30% off your first year with promo code BECK at LifeLock.com. 1-800-LifeLock, promo code BECK. LifeLock.com. Terms to apply.
48 countries.
Only one winner.
iHeartRadio and Fox Sports are bringing you every match of FIFA World Cup 2026.
Live. Every unforgettable moment wherever you are. Lock in your preset now on the free iHeartRadio app.
The world is listening.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance engineer at a beverage manufacturing plant, he starts his day knowing every line is ready to run because Grainger delivers the industrial-grade products he needs to keep mixers, conveyors, and packaging equipment moving. With Grainger's vast selection of bearings, belts, and motors, he keeps operations running smoothly, so nothing grinds to a halt. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Please be advised, you may want to stop eating the following foods immediately. Broccoli, kale, blueberries, quinoa, spinach.
I thought those were good for me.
What's healthy for one person may cause inflammation for another. So how do you know what your body actually needs? That's where Viome comes in. Viome is a simple at-home gut health test that analyzes your real-time biology to give you personalized nutrition guidance and custom supplements.
Learn more at Viome.com/gut. V as in Victor, IOME.com/GUT. And use coupon code GUTHEALTH50 to save $50 off your purchase.
Vehicles under 20 grand. Now at RC Hill Mitsubishi in DeLand. Just go to rchill.com.
Real Radio is on Instagram at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
The Jim Colbert Show returns now on Real Radio 104.1.
Do you all still do things that you learned when you were young and then you found out later that they weren't true, like going swimming after eating 30 minutes, you gotta wait or you'll get the cramps?
Yeah.
I was thinking about it because every time I shut off, right before I shut off my truck, I turned the air conditioner off because my dad always told me, make sure you turn the air conditioner off. It's hard on the air conditioner.
Yep.
Hard on the electronics. But sure enough, right before I turned the truck off, I turned down the air conditioner.
You know what? I got to tell you, I do not know. I don't know if that's true or not. I mean, I've heard that my entire life, and I've never adhered to it with any vehicle I've ever owned. Nobody I know has ever done that. And no, we don't know if it costs anything or not because we've never not done it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But nowadays, I think it's a moot point because it's all the electronics. It's like you just have it on auto. It turns on and off by itself.
And if I wonder if the AC compressor, like the compressor itself, was the issue because you didn't want to put too much strain on the starter to not only turn the motor over, but also, the compressor for the AC as well. I'm not really sure.
But I would think modern day electronics would prevent that from happening, like focusing, the energy where it needs to be at startup and then allowing the other devices to power up.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I've just never adhered to that. I don't know anybody that ever did, but I heard it my entire life.
Mythbusters,
Same here.
We need you.
All right, 407-916-1041. Text us 77031. Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show. I am Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
And Jack is here as well.
Yeah, he is.
We do have It's Only Money coming up a little bit later in the show, 6:15. Greg Rossler will actually join us today.
Cool.
Bratcher is out doing baby stuff, and Scott is on vacation, and we will talk to Greg Rossler, who is their, he's their Social Security and
Medicare.
Yeah, Social Security, Medicare expert.
Yeah, very nice. So
Yeah.
I'm guessing that will be what we'll be covering today in the 6:15 segment with It's Only Money. You know what is in the news everywhere right now, and I can't figure out why. Why is every single news site that I've been visited today have Jelly Roll and Bunny XO getting divorced as a top story? Why is that a big deal?
Slow news day?
I mean, I guess it must be,
Yeah.
buddy. Let me tell you, it's everywhere. BBC, NPR, CBS News, Reuters, the AP. It is everywhere, and I cannot figure out why.
Today I learned Jelly Roll was married. Didn't know.
Yeah, and the girl,
This Bunny XO.
Yeah.
The first time I heard it earlier today, and I'm like, oh, okay.
and I guess she's like a soft porn. And I hate using that word if it's not accurate, but I think she's done some adult stuff or is stripped or something like that.
I've heard other people use the term prostitute, so I'm not sure what the deal is.
Was she a hooker?
I don't know.
Okay.
That's what I've heard.
That's a fair question, I guess.
It is.
Did they say, can I tell you, I didn't bother to read any of the stories. Did they give a reason of why they're divorcing? And does anybody know why this is so important? I mean, is this guy, like, I know he has one song, right? Like one or two songs?
Oh, no.
No?
That even I know that he has a few more than that.
Oh, does he really?
Yeah,
I don't know, man. I'm not a Jelly Roll guy. His teeth make me uncomfortable.
I remember when he first, a few years ago, he was at Earth Day Birthday.
Yeah.
And it was before he really broke, and he was just nice, affable, available, would talk to people. He
That's
was
cool.
all over the place. It was very cool to be around.
Yeah.
So the couple met in 2015, renewed their vows in 2023 after secretly marrying in Las Vegas in 2016.
Okay.
So I'm continuing to read, so keep talking.
Yeah, they've been married like, I guess, 9 or 10 years or whatever.
And they've broken up several times.
Yeah, that's what
which is another reason why is this a big story?
Yeah, like, I don't get it. And like when you look at Jelly Roll, and I don't mean to rag on him or anything like that. I mean, his size, I don't care about his size. There are a lot of big dudes. Teddy Swims is a big guy. There are a lot of big guys.
He ain't big anymore.
No, he's
Take a
not.
look again.
Oh, my God. Have you
Yeah,
not
but where
seen
you
Jelly
been?
Roll?
I've not seen Teddy Swims lately.
No.
I mean, no Jelly Roll.
Oh, Jelly Roll. Is he small now?
Yeah.
He
All
is.
the pictures I saw today online with him, he was still fat.
Oh, no. He's
No.
a GLP-1 dude, and
Oh,
it's,
is he really?
it's half a Jelly Roll.
Yeah, but I mean, you look at his teeth, and like obviously they're like veneers and stuff. But all of his body says meth, but his teeth say California. I mean, it's wild to have that set of veneers in that face, in that package there.
Oh, I think he's easier to look at than a Post Malone.
Oh yeah, Post looks terrible. Post looks like an alien. Yeah, Post. I don't know. It's almost. Oh my God, he did lose a lot of weight.
Yeah.
Good Lord, dude. How much weight did that guy lose? 300 pounds?
Which is amazing because he opened up after he lost the weight about the fact that they could now really enjoy an intimate life together, because before, he was so heavy, it was physical gymnastics to be able to
get down.
To be able to get down. So
Yeah, she doesn't look like a prostitute at all, though. Wow, man, he did lose a lot of weight. He had to have been tipping 400 pounds at one point. He probably lost 210, 220 pounds. I mean, he still has to weigh a couple hundred pounds there, but good gracious, that's a lot of weight.
A lot, yeah.
Yeah, I don't get the Jelly Roll thing, man. He never hit me. I don't know. But I got to tell you, that relationship is everywhere for some reason.
She has a podcast called Dumb Blonde.
Okay. That's very nice.
The Dumb Blonde
How old are they, Jack? How old is the Jelly Roll these days?
Mm-hmm.
And how old is Bunny XO? Anybody? I mean, they look perfect together. I mean, they literally look like they should be together.
Let's see. Bunny XO is 46 years old.
Okay. Yeah.
And Jelly Roll is 41.
Okay. Well, he did time, right? He did some time for like drugs and stuff like that?
I believe in jail, but not prison.
Okay, there you go. Well, there you go. Well, I hope it all works out for him.
Jason Bradley DeFord.
That's his name?
Yes.
Very nice. Well, if you say he's a nice guy, he's a nice guy. Look, I don't have any.
I'm just saying that the people who I know who talked to him that day and got to meet him, that they report nothing but good things. And he has a few hit songs.
Yeah, the thing is, I just couldn't understand why it was such a prevalent story this morning because because I don't listen to his music, I don't care about his career. He's not kind of on my radar. I don't pick nothing I do or watch or read has Jelly Roll as part of it. So it was just kind of weird going online today to pull the show and seeing like literally every website I went to. This was one of the lead stories that these guys weren't together anymore.
So Bunny XO was a high-end escort who reportedly said she had sugar daddies who gave her $500,000.
Oh, there you go.
What do you think his net worth is?
So he's been hot for like, what, 5, 6, 7 years now? Something? Is that the thing? He's been around for about that long?
Yeah, don't go crazy.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to. I'd say maybe 15, 20 million.
20 million.
Yeah, I'd say about that, yeah. You don't make that big money until later down the road when your publishing kicks in where you can, because the record companies make you like take other people's songs sometimes. The songwriters on their staffs.
Now, they've been together a while. Were they married a while? I'm wondering, was there a prenup involved?
They
with
were
this?
married in 2016, so probably not.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if they changed that when they renewed their vows in 2023, but he wasn't that big yet in 2023.
Yeah, that's a really good point. I would have never thought of that. Like he definitely wouldn't have had access. Well, theoretically wouldn't have had access to like the power attorneys that would have told him, "Hey, look, you probably want to nup up on this because
you want
to nup up on this because if not,
so in
it's gonna be Bunny XO money sign money sign money sign."
In 2016, before he's a big deal, pushing 300 pounds, he does land Bunny XO.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, funny, huh? Funny bunny.
Funny bunny.
All right, 407-916.
Skills somewhere.
1041. Text us at 77031. What do you think the most covered rock songs in the world are? Do you think you could pick them out? If I said, hey, give me a list of the most covered songs out there, do you think you could know them? It's an interesting little thing.
Not.
I'll tell you about it next.
Your chance to win $2,500 is just minutes away with the $250K USA giveaway. Presented by HBN Bath on Real Radio 104.1.
Stop and go traffic on I-4 westbound between Sand Lake and 535. Accident still blocking shoulder I-4 westbound at the beach line. Also a slow ride between Osceola Parkway and Rural Drive on I-4 westbound. Accident blocking the left turn lane, Goldenrod Road. Northbound before University Boulevard. To traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm Katie Wilkins.
This report is sponsored by RockAuto.com.
Oof, shocking time to lose a whole strut. Ugh. Comedy is not your thing, but I do know that Rock Auto has what I need to fix it. With parts shipped right to your door. No kidding.
All the parts your car will ever need, Rock Auto.
If you're looking to buy a home, make sure you have the best expert on your team before you sign the dotted line. And that expert is that mortgage guy, Don. Here's one reason why you need to work with Don. A recent study found that less than 20% of us compare that first mortgage quote that you get. But what you really want is peace of mind. So just go to his website, hit the button that says compare, and upload your quote. Literally, that's it. That mortgage guy, Don, will tell you if it's any good. And you can get a quote with no hard credit inquiry. It truly is peace of mind right there at your fingertips. So don't miss the boat. Compare your quote at thatmortgageguyDon.com.
Don't miss the boat. Compare your quote with thatmortgageguyDon.com.
Add value and security to your property today by contacting Fence Outlet. Now offering customers 0% financing for 12 months on any Fence product. Go to fenceoutlet.com today for more details. Terms of financing apply. License number C-10252 and C-10803.
Man, zero question that when you have plumbing problems in your house, the entire thing comes to a screeching halt. No showers, No flushing toilets, no working sinks. It sucks. And that's why it's always super smart to have a reputable plumbing company on call and ready to go. And it's easy for me. It's Modern Plumbing Industries. It should be yours as well. These guys really are amazing. They do everything from houses to high rises. They are employee owned and they've been in business since 1975. And do you want to know what kind of issues they cover? All of them. Plumbing, gas, water heaters, and everything else. And look, man, when you book your appointment, please mention the Jim Colbert Show. That's a $50 discount headed your way. But they do other stuff as well. Free hot water heater flush with any service call, $200 off any water heater installation. And remember, when you book your appointment, to make sure to mention the Jim Colbert Show. 24-hour service is available, 407-327-6000, or find them online easily at modernpi.com.
AutoNation's July 4th sale means savings worth celebrating. Right now, drive new and used cars with zero down. Plus, make zero payments for 90 days. Thousands of vehicles, thousands in savings. Put zero down. Make zero payments till fall on all your favorite new vehicles. Don't miss out. Save now through July 4th weekend only. Hurry to your nearest AutoNation. Less stress, more go. 90 days to first payment on approved credit. Interest accrues from date of purchase. See store for details. Expires 7/5/26.
I'm Ultima Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Every time one of my children started driving, it was terrifying. Thousands of accidents happen across the country. We see it every day. If you've been injured in a car accident, call us.
Dial Pound Law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
To 15-year-old Harper, buying an $80 vintage rock t-shirt is a great investment. To Harper's mom, this logic has a few holes in it. So she helped Harper open a Wells Fargo Clear Access banking account. With no overdraft fees and tools to track spending, Harper's learning, one heavy metal tee at a time. However you make money work, Wells Fargo can work with that.
Terms apply. Visit wellsfargo.com/deposit disclosures for fees and details.
June is here. And that means it's time to search your ace off for Dad. The Jim Colbert Show has again teamed up with Tools Ace Hardware for our Big Green Egg Hunt. Listen to the Jim Colbert Show for clues on where in Central Florida you can find this hidden treasure. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, will be to decipher the poem and search your ace off. In the hidden treasure is a certificate for a Big Green Egg with accessories courtesy of Tools Ace Hardware. Total prize value is over $1,800. Quite possibly the greatest Father's Day gift ever given. Unless you just keep it for yourself. No judgment here. Go to realradio.fm/ace for details and keep listening to the Jim Colbert Show weekdays at 3 p.m. for additional hints. This contest ends when someone finds our Big Green Egg. Happy hunting.
When you've got a one-track mind, you go where the cravings take you.
Welcome to Racetrack.
Breakfast that satisfies. Snacks that sing. Drinks that refresh. It's a stop that pulls you in. We don't blame you for having a one-track mind, because once you stop at Racetrack, no other stop will do.
Same time tomorrow?
You know it. Racetrack. Whatever gets you going.
Any good weekend plans?
Oh, I'm going on a weekend cruise on MSC Cruises. We're going to White Sand Beach and Beanbag Share.
Are you using nouns as verbs?
You can do that on MSC Cruises. Where was I? The food. We'll rigatoni, French fry, we might even gelato. How about you?
Yeah, I was going to lawnmower.
For a limited time, get up to 30% off cruises, plus kids sail free.
To book, visit msccruises.com or contact your travel advisor. Restrictions apply. Ships registered in Panama and Malta.
Whether it's that check engine light, those streaky wipers, or that DIY fix you've been putting off, now is the time to visit Advance Auto Parts, your first stop for parts, service, and reliability. From quick fixes to big jobs, we've got you covered, along with people who really know cars. With Advance, you can always count on fast, friendly, and dependable service. Never settle for anything less. Visit Advance Auto Parts today.
Advance Auto Parts. Get to the good parts.
iHeartRadio FIFA World Cup Update.
The second match for the U.S. is quickly approaching. Haji Wright says the team is focused on Australia after getting off to a hot start against Paraguay.
We analyzed that match. We're proud of what we did, but on to the next challenge.
The U.S. and Australia will face each other Friday in Seattle. Today's action includes Lionel Messi taking the field in his 6th World Cup as Argentina plays Algeria.
For live Fox coverage, search World Cup now on the free iHeartRadio app. Coming
Coming to you live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Accidents happen, but Mo's here to help. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Visit JustCallMo.com or call 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando, an iHeart radio station. Guaranteed human.
Now, your chance to win $2,500. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website. America. That's America. Enter it now.
You can watch radio being made on a daily basis at Jim Colbert Show on YouTube.
What's going on, Colbert & Company's Concrete Mike? Two things to hit on here. Jelly Roll has always been a bad person. I've never liked him. Some of his songs are okay. He cheated on his wife about a year ago. That's part of the problem why they're getting divorced. The other thing is cars. Air conditioning off, radio off. Not necessary. Newer vehicles, unless you're driving a dinosaur. The computer controls all the power supply and feed. Jack was correct on that.
Oh, he stopped it there.
Hey,
Jack
happy
did.
Tuesday, everyone. Awesome cruise on Saturday. Thank you so much for a wonderful time.
Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Just heard the last caller talking about things that you were told when you were a child. How about things you were told when you were an adult, like the people that hate the automatic engine shut off at stoplights and say it's bad on the starter? We had a car for 12 years, put 190,000 miles on it, and it started up first time every time. So it's just, we deal with it. Cheers.
I hate that thing, by the way.
Jim, you're right about why is he making Top News this Jelly Roll character I don't know anything about, but now it looks more like half a Danish. He should change his name. I think that's better. And then getting down with him, especially at 500 pounds, I mean, I would be dead. He would crush me like a little ant. So I guess you'd have to be on top, and then that would be like a giant bouncy house. And no, bright teeth with ashy skin. No.
She's like doing a checklist. No, this, no. That, no. All right, welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1. I'm Jim, there's Deb.
Hello.
Jackson is here as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, the jelly roll thing's crazy.
Yeah, apparently he was over 500 and lost 300 pounds.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah. Jelly Roll.
Yeah. If you want to send a talk back, you could do that as well. Grab the iHeartRadio app, go right to Real Radio, and you can see that Mike used that, like our friends in that last segment, to send us some comments. We love hearing from you guys. Keep doing it. By the way, you can edit it over and over and over until you sound great, and then you can send it to Jack, and he'll edit it. So it sounds great for him.
No, I'm editing nothing. You got send it to me done. I either play it or I don't. So make it good.
Let me before we get into this, because I just we don't have to spend a lot of time on this. I just found this kind of fascinating. So this was a story on Channel 9 today about the most covered songs in American history, right? That means, songs from another artist that another artist will take and they will do their rendition of it. That's a cover song for people who do not know. I know that's kind of wild because I can assume everybody does. Before I say this, what year do you guys believe is the
77,
the nearest song to be covered? Okay, so in other words, they list 25 songs. What is the youngest?
The most recent song?
The youngest of those tunes. What year do you think that was? Just to give you an idea of where this list is going.
93.
93. What do you think, Deborah?
I'm going to go 2004.
1984. Oh. Would you like to know? And here's the thing, and this is one of the reasons I brought this up, because I'm not a giant fan of this particular group. I never really have been. But let me tell you, if you ever had a question in your life about who the most influential rock band in history is, take your Zeppelins and all your other bands and take them to the edge of the building and throw them off. You're not even in the conversation.
Journey?
The Beatles by a billion. And I'm not kidding. I think the top 10 songs, with the exception of one, are all Beatles tunes.
Oh, okay. Not the 1984 one then.
That 84 one is Time After Time by Cyndi Lauper.
Really?
That is like the 18th most covered song of all time, with like 375 versions of it out there or whatever.
Wow.
How many versions of Let It Be do you believe there are?
1,000?
Not quite that many, but
700.
Yeah, 577 versions of the song "Let It Be" from the Beatles.
That's 576 too many.
Yeah, exactly.
"Let It Be," "Hey Jude," "Something," "Imagine," "Here, There, Everywhere," "Come Together." Jingle Bell Rock, by the way, sneaks in there at number like 7 or 6 or whatever it is. It's the only one. "Here Comes the Sun," "In My Life," "With a Little Help from My Friends." There's the top 10 with the exception of one, all one band.
Wow, and that one is a Christmas
Yeah.
song.
"Ain't No Sunshine." That's Bill Withers, right?
Yeah.
There's 376 versions of that. "Your Song" by Elton John squeezed in there. I mean, that's what 80 or 70 something there. That's 363 version of that song. And the Stones get one. "I Can't Get No Satisfaction" is the one song that the Rolling Stones have in there.
Well, I remember Devo doing it.
Yeah, that's right. They did. "Long and Winding Road," "Abbey Road." It's just basically dominated by the Beatles over and over and over. "Can't Buy Me Love." "Proud Mary" from Creedence makes it in there. Interesting stuff. "Time After Time," originally recorded by Cyndi Lauper in 1984. 317 covers, not 77. "Just the Way You Are" by Billy Joel makes it out there. "Blue Suede Shoes" by Carl Perkins. And then "Help." I think the total list, if I looked it up there, I think there are 14 Beatles songs in this this list.
No Elvis songs?
One. "Heartbreak Hotel."
Oh, okay.
That's it. That's it for the king of rock and roll. One song.
Although he has one of the covers of Blue Suede Shoes.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, because when you say Perkins, I'm like, no, that's Elvis Presley.
Yeah, it's Carl Perkins.
It's
Yeah.
Carl Perkins.
He sure is.
He
Yeah.
was the OG on it.
Let me get that right.
And didn't we-
Jailhouse Rock made it in there as well.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, "Johnny Be Good" was number 25. Chuck Berry. But I found that amazing. Like, there are so many great covers out there, and none of them made that list just simply because the Beatles have been around for so long. They were so impactful for those years that, that's what drove a lot of people to rock and roll. Even Garth Brooks, said the Beatles were a massive influence on him.
Still, though, you would think that there'd be other artists, but maybe
Yeah.
their songs just don't work
Yeah.
for covers.
Do you like the Beatles? Are you a Beatles guy?
I am, and I do like them. I appreciate what they did. I always find it fascinating when I find people such as yourself and our good friend Otto who don't appreciate the Beatles, but the artists that you guys idolize all appreciate that, all love the Beatles.
Right, and I here's the thing. Just musically, it doesn't hit me. Now, there are a couple of their songs, when you hear them, you're like, oh, yeah, that's kind of a catchy tune, but it just doesn't hit me the way it hits people like our old boss.
Yeah.
Basically bled the Beatles. He loved them more than anything. What's the band that you think is, like, what band falls in there for you? Where it's a band that is internationally recognized as a great band that they just don't hit for you. I've got another one. U2 for me. Never got the U2 thing. That first album that had Sunday Bloody Sunday and
the original, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. After that, never got it.
Rush.
Oh, no way!
Oh, I love Rush.
Dude!
I got another one too. Smashing Pumpkins.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm with you on that one, kind of.
Really?
I could take them or leave them. Take them or leave them.
Toad the Wet Sprocket.
Yeah. Train for you is another one. You just don't care for it. It's a little too corporate for you.
It's okay, but it doesn't hit.
Yeah, that's wild, man. Yeah, the Smashing Pumpkins is a little strange there, Jack. Yeah, that's crazy. I love them, man.
Okay.
I think Melancholy and Infinite Sadness is one of the greatest albums ever.
I never will. I've never put them on as, saying, oh, this is what I want to hear right now. And play that. If they come on, it's fine. They come up on Real Music Weekends. I recognize that they are popular. They stay on Real Music Weekends. However, just if I'm picking a song, that's not what I'm picking.
Damn, the Rush thing is also kind of wild because that could not be more your wheelhouse, like, era of music when those guys were hitting.
And I try to figure it out, and I think it's got to be Geddy Lee.
It's voice. It's his voice, right?
It's his voice.
Yeah, the funny thing is when I first started listening to Rush, I wasn't like into them either because I wasn't into like the music aspect of it. And his voice is very difficult to get past if you're listening to that long form. As I got a little bit older, I learned how to appreciate the music, the musicianship behind that band because it's three people making all that sound, which is really amazing because Geddy Lee is one of the most talented guys in all of music.
And I saw them in concert when they came here about 10 years ago. I got to see Neil Peart, perform. And what's so cool is during his drum solo, they gave you an overhead shot on the screens of his whole drum kit and him playing and going off. And I hear great things. They're about to tour with a female drummer.
Yeah, they are, yeah.
And she is getting high marks on her playing ability.
Clips of her playing the solo from Tom Sawyer are everywhere online right now, yeah. What's that for you? On top of a Train, is there a bigger one than that? Because Train's they're an okay band. They're no Rush, though.
They're a pop band.
Yeah. See, I will tell you another one, too, for the longest time.
Most any pop music.
Oh, really? I wasn't a giant Stones fan for a while. I had to kind of get into the Stones a little bit because I was asked to choose between the Beatles and the Stones, and I said, well, I guess it'll be the Stones for me. But
I love the Stones.
It took me a while to get in there, and I'm not a giant Springsteen guy.
Yeah. A lot of people aren't,
and I know he's an amazing talent and an amazing songwriter. It just doesn't hit me for some reason.
I am so used to that, but it's for
again,
me,
that's where he grew up.
Yeah, for those when it does hit, when I don't know if it's growing up in it or for the people who connect with it, they really connect with it, and for those who don't, nope.
Yeah, I just looked over and saw one on the texting service that was that way for a while. For me, it took me, again, a long time to kind of get into them because everybody I grew up was into them. But everybody that I grew up with that was into this band also was a big pothead. So I always associated their music with druggies.
Yep.
And that wasn't my scene when I was younger. I was a jock when I was younger and did not associate with those people at all. But Pink Floyd for me for a while was like a band I would never, ever listen to. And then, man, just about 5 years ago, I went into a Pink Floyd rabbit hole and did not come out for months. I mean, that's all I listened to for months. I was making my kids listen to it.
And somebody texted 77031, wait, isn't Taylor Swift Deb's fave? No, that's my mother's favorite. My mom is the Swiftie. I was lost. I was.
Yeah.
I mean, it's no Stinkfist.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some of those bands. That's so funny that you say that here, but it is not a Stinkfist.
It's no Stinkfist.
Yeah.
It's no The Pod.
Yeah. It's not
46 and 2.
It's not the anger that we need so much in our music.
You know?
Yeah. The other one too for a long time for me that Russ really listened to all the time when we were the Monsters. That's all he talked about for a minute. And it took me a minute because I remember growing up and a lot of people listen to this. And again, it was the dude's voice that kind of got me a little crazy. But then you start listening to the songwriting and you learn about the story and you kind of get into the sound. But it was Tom Petty.
Oh, yeah, that's another one for me.
I love Tom Petty.
I love him, but
it took me a minute to get into Tom Petty, and now, now if there's a Petty tune, and he's a Gainesville guy. Like if anybody, we should love the guy. But
Bob Dylan.
Dylan's another one for me.
Dylan's the one that's like, okay.
Can you enunciate just a little bit?
But he's a counterculture guy. He doesn't have to do that anymore.
I know.
All right, 407-916-1041. Text 77031. I was telling the guys before the show, I saw a piece this weekend that I found fascinating about something that we all do and all love. As a matter of fact, we have a caller that has now kind of conditioned himself to believe that he's the king of these. But what they've learned is this little thing that people make fun of is actually one of the most important social tools that you can use in your life. And I'll tell you exactly what it is right after this.
Real Radio is on Facebook at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
Stop and go traffic on I-4 westbound between Sand Lake and 535. Accident still blocking the shoulder, I-4 westbound at the beach line. Also a slow ride between Osceola Parkway and Rural Drive on I-4 westbound. Accident blocking the left turn lane, Goldenrod Road. Northbound before University Boulevard. See traffic troubles? Call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm Katie Wilkins.
This report is sponsored by RockAuto.com.
Oh, that grinding and squealing. What are you going to do about that?
Time for new brakes. The chain store never has what I need.
No worries. Go to RockAuto.com for name brands at lower prices.
All the parts your car will ever need. Rock Auto.
Man, let me tell you something. If you are purchasing a house here in Central Florida, Pause for 1 second. If you're selling a house here in Central Florida, take a breath. Call my friends over at the Nickley Group and make sure these guys can give you the advice you need to make sure you are asking enough, you're doing the right things to make sure you maximize the value of that number one asset. That's what these guys are all about, and they can certainly help you out. On average, the Nickley Group gets 6% more for their listings, and they sell those listings twice as fast. Did you hear what I said? You get more money faster with the Nickley Group. That could be tens of thousands of dollars, by the way. And I'll tell you something else. If you're buying a home in this market, look, it's not like any other market in the U.S. Get somebody that knows this market inside and out. That is the group over at the Nickley Group. These guys will scour the entire area to make sure they find the house that checks off all the boxes for you and your family. Number one real estate team in all of Central Florida. They sell a home about every 7 hours. 4,000 plus 5-star reviews and a VIP program that sounds insane. Free appraisals, free home warranties, free moving trucks and supplies. How about a love it or leave it guarantee? You're not satisfied with your purchase within the first 12 months? They're going to relist that home for absolutely free. Guys, they even have a guaranteed cash offer. If you don't want to deal with any of the real estate stuff, how about no showings or open houses and your deal closing in just 14 days? They can do that for you. It's the NickleyGroup.com. That's NICKLEY Group.com.
This earful of Real Radio is sponsored by We Paint Everything. Visit WePaintEverything.com.
Jim Colbert Show question of the day is brought to us by the Home Builders Network. When you need something done around the house, it could be window or door replacement, a new bathroom, gutters, a new roof. Mike, the home builder at the Home Builders Network, is the man you want to reach out to. He's a fourth-generation craftsman and contractor. Over 36 years of real hands-on experience makes a difference. He's done a lot of work on my home, from a new roof to gutters to a brand-new bathroom, something you could get at the Home Builders Network. They have a showroom in Altamont Springs, and they do a lot of work for many years all over Central Florida. Use someone local, someone you can trust when it comes to those bigger, more important projects around the house. You can connect with the Home Builders Network online at hbnusa.com. Again, online, it's hbnusa.com. License number CBC 1255975 and CCC 1329039.
Our iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One,
is coming back to Las Vegas.
September 18th and 19th at T-Mobile Arena, streaming live on Disney Plus and Hulu.
And you can be there
For a weekend full of superstar performances.
Are you ready?
Once-in-a-lifetime moments you'll have to see to believe.
We're getting this party going, huh?
Only limited single-night tickets remain. Get yours while you still can now at AXS.com. And we'll see you at our 2026 iHeartRadio Music Festival.
Presented by Capital One.
How will we ever defeat the British?
By remembering what we're fighting for.
General.
A country of our own that will one day celebrate 250 years.
How will we celebrate, sir?
By going to Headquarter Hyundai, for the revolutionary Hyundais for Less sales event.
Hyundai, sir?
Yes, thousands off, plus they want any trade, paid for or not, at Headquarter Hyundai.
Here!
With revolutionary reductions on 250 vehicles.
It sounds glorious, sir.
Oh, it is. America's best 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty with Hyundai Assurance. New Tucsons, Elantras. Pay thousands less and get 0% financing for 60 months.
What about payments, sir?
Headquarter Hyundai will have their best lease programs of the year.
It's revolutionary. Hyundai's thousands less.
And they want any trade-in.
At Headquarter Hyundai.
Just off I-4 on Reinhardt Road in Sanford, Lake Mary.
HeadquarterHyundai.com.
And no tax, right, sir?
Well, plus tax and tag, visit HeadquarterHyundai.com.
Sell your home fast and for the most money with a guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
AutoNation's July 4th sale means savings worth celebrating. Right now, drive new and used cars with zero down. Plus, make zero payments for 90 days. Thousands of vehicles. Thousands in savings. Put zero down. Make zero payments till fall on all your favorite new vehicles. Don't miss out. Save now through July 4th weekend only. Hurry to your nearest AutoNation. Less stress, more go. 90 days to first payment on approved credit. Interest accrues from date of purchase. See store for details. Expires 7/5/26.
Host an event they'll never forget at Crush Yard. Designed for group gatherings of all kinds, Crush Yard makes it easy to bring people together for team events, birthday parties, and milestone celebrations. With pickleball courts, great food and drinks, and flexible space to play or relax, everything comes together in one place. We handle the details so you can focus on your guests and enjoy the moment. It's an interactive, high-energy experience everyone will remember. Learn more at CrushYard.com.
Dan Dennis here. Look, I don't need an attorney to tell you distracted driving is bad. Orlando attorney Mo DeWitt sees the aftermath every single day, and it's awful. So do me a favor. Eyes on the road, hands on the wheel, and keep it right here on Real Radio. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Just call Mo.com.
Please be advised, you may want to stop eating the following foods immediately: broccoli, kale, blueberries, quinoa, spinach. I thought those were good for me. What's healthy for one person may cause inflammation for another. So how do you know what your body actually needs? That's where Viome comes in. Viome is a simple at-home gut health test that analyzes your real-time biology to give you personalized nutrition guidance and custom supplements. Learn more at Viome.com/gut. V as in Victor, IOME.com/GUT. And use coupon code GUTHEALTH50 to save $50 off your purchase.
Hey, it's Russ Rollins for HBN USA. Is your bathroom outdated, unattractive, and even unsafe? Well, good news. HBN Bath can transform it into a beautiful, modern space that you're going to love in as little as one day. No long, messy remodels, just fast, professional results. Visit HBNUSA.com to schedule your free consultation. Plus, enjoy 0% financing, no payments for 18 months, or up to $2,500 off your project. Visit HBNUSA.com. Restrictions apply. License number CBC 1255975.
Win $25,000 in free impact windows from Reese Windows. Text TRUST to 20129.
So apparently Facebook is still a thing? Search gym members and join our group. Still to come, the common sense financial advice you need. It's Only Money with Scott Brown. Today at 6:20 on The Jim Colbert Show.
Colbert crew, it's Sarah. Hello, guys. What's up? So I have a concert coming up. It is Train. They're playing July 10th, and I'm super excited. It's my second time to see them. And another hot topic kind of concert is Hanson. So I've seen them two times, and let me tell you, they are absolute professionals. They throw down a amazing show, but good stuff. All right, bye.
Bye.
You know, Jimmy, I used to invest in houses and lots. Well, that's whorehouses and lots of beer, that is. Dad joke, you know.
All right, welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack is here as well.
Hanson.
Yeah, Hanson.
You know who's a big fan of Hanson?
Who's that?
Ryan Holmes.
Is he really?
He is.
Wow.
Yeah. Trying to make those connect.
You know what the funny thing is, I really don't know much about what he's into. I mean, I know he's a great guy. I know he's one of the funniest dudes.
Mm-hmm.
And he's eccentric a little bit, but I didn't know he was a Hanson guy. That's kind of interesting.
Yeah. And I hear they are a pretty tight band in concert.
Yeah, I mean, they've been playing since they were kids, right?
How about that?
Yeah. All right, it's funny. The caller kind of foreshadowed what's going on here. So this is a Yahoo Life story, and if you want to check that out, you can. And it basically is tapping into the science of dad jokes. Now, if you wonder what dad jokes is, they open the story with one. When does a joke become a dad joke? When it becomes apparent. Right, there you go.
Oh, that's great.
Right.
That's good. I love it. I am here for the dad jokes.
Right, and there are tons of those. And it's funny that you mentioned that, right? Do you remember that period of time when dad jokes got a bunch of guffaws? Remember when Ross first got on the show and we would dad joke him and he would kind of roll his eyes a little bit because he's a real professional comedian.
And
we're
dad just eating up that low-hanging fruit.
And dad jokes are just low-hanging fruit, right, for the masses. Well, let me tell you, man, what's happened here is this, and this is a really interesting story. This guy went on and did some stuff on Reddit. Then he came up with another psychological kind of overview of how important these little jokes are to us as a species. And one of the things he found out is the psychology of humor. He goes, humor does play an important role in our health, relationships, and well-being. That's what his research showed. Studies often is focused on the physical response to humor, which is the laughter, but what they don't really pay attention to and what his kind of studies focused on was what it does to us psychologically. Not just the laugh, like Jack bust out laughing at that, but look what it did to him. He smiled. His body language changed. I don't know if you noticed that. It did. I watched. You sit up a little higher. You're paying attention, almost like you want another one kind of thing, right? But what they also found out is this. You can be in a room with a bunch of different people. And we've talked about this. Like, you could have electricians, drywallers, landscapers, bankers, professional teachers, professors, CEO corporates, C-suite people.
Doctors, lawyers.
It doesn't really matter. Dad jokes don't know anything about that. They don't understand anything about that. And that's why it's kind of an international language for people to feel better. And it's also, what they found out was a little test of how other people feel about certain kinds of humor. It's almost like a personality test. Like, if I tell that joke and Ross is here, Ross doesn't laugh at it. Jack guffawed, went crazy over it. You laughed as well. And I love these things. I can't get enough of them. There's two guys who do this online. They're two like dad dudes. They're probably in their mid-40s, and they sit on the end of a dock. And they sit in these chairs, and they have glasses on, and they're facing each other, and they just kind of they have dad joke battles. And they're just hilarious, every one. But it's so funny that it's gone more from just being something to get a laugh than something that you can actually use to get a room on your side. And they said even the ones that bomb work. Like, even if you tell a dad joke and it bombs, the people who you bombed in front of still appreciate the fact that you took a shot at making them laugh or feel good. And it has this incredibly positive effect on everybody around them when you start telling these things.
Do you use dad jokes to open up a room?
You know what? If I could remember one, I use them all the time. But the thing is I don't remember a bunch of them, but they do work every single time. This story is kind of fascinating, guys. I'm telling you this. This is a guy who did this with Pepperdine University. They call it mirth. Of course, everybody knows what that is, the emotional uplift of humor. And it says even when a joke doesn't elicit a response, it says people still experience the benefit of being uplifted by it. In other words, another human being did something to try to make me feel better, and it cost him nothing, it cost me nothing. It was just some humanity coming out and an attempt to communicate with somebody you do not know.
Does that mean this weekend you are going to pepper your kids with one dad joke after another while telling them it's good for them?
This thing is littered with them too. One says, a dad joke is like this. When a kid says, "Dad, I'm hungry," the dad says, "Hi, hi, hungry, I'm Dad."
That's
one guy says, "I was wondering why the Frisbee kept getting bigger and bigger, then it hit me." How do you catch, Deb, how do you catch a unique bird? You sneak up on it.
Oh.
Why does the Danish military put barcodes on its ships? So they can Scandinavian.
You're killing Jack, by the way.
But check this out. So Jack's laughing his ass off. I think these are hilarious too. You're not really reacting to it that much, but you're still smiling.
Oh, of course, yeah.
So this kind of goes back to this whole idea of the dad joke having the ultimate place. And for people out there, the guy I was mentioning, obviously, is Big T now. Is kind of taking it upon himself to be the dad joke guy. He calls in at least once a day, I think, and drops a dad joke on us. And I absolutely love it. I can't get enough of it because it's an easy laugh and they're usually pretty clever, but the tool that is used by these and the way that guy wrote this story is fascinating.
Well, I think part of the reason why they work is that they're the most innocuous jokes, right? And there is no victim to a dad joke.
Exactly.
There's no one being laughed at.
Yeah, 100%, man.
It's usually a play on words or an experience for dads, but they're fun and kind of effervescent without them being cruel or mean or... It's not going to make anyone feel uncomfortable in the room.
It's not. Matter of fact, they say right here, it's like topics such as nature, healthcare, and money resonated, whereas those about politics, religion, and war did not. It says people are so different in what they find funny, and that's why they believe that these dad jokes are a really good precursor to find out kind of where you stand with people if you don't know them and you're in mixed company. Tell a joke, drop a little joke that has a certain topic in it. If people do not react to it, it still could be funny to them, but you find that maybe that's a part of their life. They don't find... that they can make a joke out of. And it's almost like a litmus test of the people you're around.
I wonder, though, how the dad joke would be received if it weren't delivered by a dad.
Oh, no.
A woman. Would the dad joke land the same if it's a woman doing the dad joke versus
Yeah. I don't really know. It doesn't really go into who delivers the joke. I think it's just the style of the joke. Is these like this? Did you hear about the two thieves who stole a calendar? Yeah, they both got 6 months. Boom, boom. I'm killing this guy, and you've already walked out to get a drink. Like, I'm murdering Jack, and you just left the room
several times.
It's a thinker. I like it.
It says.
Oh, somebody said Jimmy gets rid of rabbits with hair remover.
How do you follow Will Smith in the snow?
I don't know.
You follow the Fresh Prince.
What's blue and smells like red paint? Blue paint. So, but the thing is like these are great little they're little tells of like if you're with people let's say you're having a meeting with a new client or something like that, or you're
not going to drop a dad joke.
Oh, dude, I would do that. Look, if that was my tool and I didn't have other tools in my personality to start conversations, I would use it as a second. Are you kidding?
And it's also when the situation presents itself.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, one guy says here, like, so long, boiling water, you will be missed.
Oh, missed. You get it, that missed?
I do.
Oh, they're so clever.
It says there are a few studies on dad jokes themselves. This guy's been analyzing them to determine what makes some of them funnier than others. And he pre-printed this book called What's Brown and Sticky. And it says it's a stick. But he goes on to tell, and what he's learned by kind of studying these dad jokes and this whole culture of this is that people love them, for one thing, and secondly, it is a great tell on personalities. Like if you're, like I said 100 times already, if you're at a dinner and you're having a hard time starting a conversation because maybe your skill set doesn't kind of match what the conversation's happening, that you could kind of slide one of these things in and have some fun with it, and it will give you an idea of the kind of people you're around at that particular time, which I found kind of interesting.
Well, you're going to love the texting service.
Oh, because they're loading up?
Oh, a stormtrooper family was having Wookiee steaks. The young stormtrooper asked the father stormtrooper what the Wookiee steak tastes like. The stormtrooper father said, "Oh, they're all right, but they're a little chewy."
No.
Did you hear about the explosion at the cheese factory in France?
Yeah.
Debris was everywhere. I got over the cheese joke.
What's Forrest Gump's Facebook password?
Yeah, I don't know.
1 Forrest 1.
But the funny thing is like, here's the funny. I think there's a limit. Like, do I think you could sit for half an hour and fire one-liner after one-liner at each other's face? No.
Yeah.
But in a short blast of just something to be fun, I think it works great.
Yeah. Why does the Little Mermaid wear seashells?
I don't know.
Because she's too small for D shells.
Oh my God!
You're little.
Yeah, the topic of the story says science suggests cringeworthy dad jokes may serve a real purpose, and it kind of tells you about like the dad jokes. But the last part of it is the psychology of humor and how that dad jokes or a joke of that nature, like a little one-liner, can be a real tool for people who have a hard time creating conversation out of nowhere. You know, I've been doing this for a long time, so it's easy for me to start a conversation out of nowhere with somebody just because we've had to talk about so many different interests. It's easy to do. But I know tons of people, my son being one of them, has a hard time starting conversations like this. And this is a tool that he could easily use to kind of get into a scenario where he feels comfortable with the people around him. He can kind of find out and get a gauge of what the people are like by what they laugh at. I mean, you could do that at a regular comedy show, right?
Sure.
Like you could go to a comedy show, and if it's a dirty show and you're not into dirty comedy, you're not going to have a good time. And the rest of the crowd could be losing their mind, and vice versa. If you like dirty comedy, go to a Bargatze show and not laugh at all because he's not cursing, saying the F word, or dropping N-bombs, or whatever the case may be, and you don't get it.
Now, are these dad jokes guys on Instagram? Are these the guys that are sitting on the vibrating seat?
No.
Trying to drink wine?
These are two dudes. No, God, I don't know what your algorithm looks like, but it must be horrifying. I mean, if that's the first thing that pops up, I don't even want to be a part of that.
Somebody else texted in and said they love those guys. They're the best, and they are hilarious.
Yeah. You should encrypt your phone all the time, like immediately. Yeah.
Hey, how do you, what do you call a jerky cow?
I don't know.
Beef jerky. Hey, you're the one who started this.
Where do cats go on vacation? Meowie. See? And it's a cat joke. You're going to love it.
So it's cheese and cats.
Any animal joke. Right, anything on cheese and cats.
Why does Snoop Dogg always carry an umbrella?
I don't know.
Faux drizzle.
Dude, that's the best one of the day.
Faux Drizzle's the show title.
All right, 407-916-1041. Text us 77031. Load them up, guys. It's time for trivia. We'll do that next.
We laugh at the wrong times, and that's the right time. Real Radio 104.1, guaranteed human.
This is three-time Pro Bowler LeVar Arrington. Here's what's trending from the iHeart Sports Network.
Presented by Rasmussen University.
Buccaneers coach Todd Bowles is trying to convince Baker Mayfield to do more to protect himself, saying at minicamp that a lot of nagging injuries could be avoided. Over to baseball, where the Rays continue their set against the Dodgers tonight out in L.A. Tampa Bay looking to rebound from a loss in the opener. And Major League Baseball is warning teams against writing on caps after Giants players put Bible verses on their Pride Night covers. I'm Scott Davidson.
Rasmussen University is where passion meets education, offering over 60 career-focused programs, ranging from nursing and early childhood education to business and IT. Learn more at rasmussen.edu.
Hey everybody, Jim here for my friends over at Life Imaging. June is Men's Health Month. That's super important because dudes are super hard-headed. You know, everybody's got that brother or dad or uncle. They won't go to the doctor regardless of it. They can have a knife sticking out of their neck and they'll be like, oh, it'll be fine. That's why Life Imaging wants dads and uncles and brothers to get over to Life Imaging. Get this free heart scan. Here's why. Too many guys ignore symptoms, and everybody out there knows that you delay doctor visits. You wait until something literally feels it's going to kill you before you take any action. That is not the way to do it. That's called being reactive. What you want to do is be proactive and get this preventive care up front. That's what Life Imaging does better than anybody out there, and they're ready to help you right now. And remember, there are no dyes. You do not take off your clothes, no injections, none of that. And the entire process only takes a few minutes, so do not wait. Get over to Life Imaging and get this free heart scan. Just a few minimum requirements. It is a $699 value, and they could not have made it easier to get your appointment. Simply pick up your cell phone, dial pound 250, and say the keyword free heart scan. That's all you have to do. Pound 250, say that keyword free heart scan. They will connect you in seconds. And please remember, ask about their cancer screening as well, because early detection saves lives. It's Life Imaging.
If you want your windows there in weeks, pick up the phone and just text Reese.
Are you looking to buy new windows? Don't wait for hurricane season to start. Get your free quote from Reese Windows and Doors. At Reese, they've been installing windows for over 50 years, and Reese Impact windows come with a lifetime guarantee. It transfers when you sell the home. Most windows can be installed in less than 8 weeks, and that installation is included. So what are you waiting for? Get a free quote today by visiting ReeseWindows.com. That's ReeseWindows.com.
I love the fact that I have solar panels on my roof because they take the sunshine, convert it to electricity, which helps me power many things in my home and which helps me to keep a lower electric bill each and every month. Thank you, Solar Power. Thank you, Solar Source. Solar Source is Florida's oldest and most experienced solar provider. They've been doing it since 1984, and they're giving you a gift right now. It's called the Solar Source Price Rewind event, and Solar Source is rolling back to pre-2020 solar pricing, making this a great time for you to get a quote and go solar. Do it today at SolarSource.com. They offer an industry-leading 25-year warranty, trusted like the big dogs at NASA, Disney, Legoland, and more. Go to SolarSource.com to get started. And when you talk to them, tell them Jack from Real Radio sent you for exclusive savings.
When you've got a one-track mind, you go where the cravings take you.
Welcome to Racetrack.
Breakfast that satisfies. Snacks that sing. Drinks that refresh. It's a stop that pulls you in. We don't blame you for having a one-track mind, because once you stop at Racetrack, no other stop will do.
Same time tomorrow?
You know it. Racetrack. Whatever gets you going.
Whether it's that check engine light, those streaky wipers, or that DIY fix you've been putting off, now is the time to visit Advance Auto Parts, your first stop for parts, service, and reliability. From quick fixes to big jobs, we've got you covered, along with people who really know cars. With Advance, you can always count on fast, friendly, and dependable service. Never settle for anything less. Visit Advance Auto Parts today.
Advance Auto Parts. Get to the good parts.
Is your financial advisor managing your risk or just a spreadsheet? Hi, I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth. Many financial advisors rely on target date funds, which are one-size-fits-all portfolios that don't know your name, your family, or your goals. And that passive management can leave you dangerously exposed. At Trajan, we look at the whole picture, not just the stocks everyone else buys, but the private market opportunities most advisors ignore. And as fiduciaries, we build a strategy around you, coordinating your investments, tax strategy, and estate into one cohesive plan. Your financial life deserves more than just a generic portfolio. Real planning isn't a stack of statements. It's the confidence of knowing where your income will come from for the next 30 years. Good enough isn't good enough for your family. It's time for a change. Schedule your complimentary consultation today. Call 855-TRAJAN-1. That's 855-TRAJAN-1.
Advisory services through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor. Private equity investments require accreditation. Other services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Additional disclosures at TrajanWealth.com.
Need a new roof or windows? Visit HBNUSA.com.
Someday, Alexa will know everything. Alexa, how do I get rid of a deadbeat roommate?
Try poisoning them.
But until then, tell her to play Real Radio 104.1 on iHeartRadio.
Playing Real Radio 104.1 on iHeartRadio.
Obviously, this is why YouTube was created. Obviously, at Jim Colbert Show on YouTube.
So if you're wondering, maybe you're not, the reason Ryan Holmes is such a big Hanson fan is because he had a crush on the lead singer for many years until he found out he was a dude. And then he had lots of questions for himself.
That's a true story. As told by Ryan. Ryan Holmes admitted on the air that at first when he saw Hanson, he thought the lead singer was a girl. And he had a crush on that girl. Then later found out it was a boy.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'll text him after the show. See how he's doing. When did he admit that? What age did he say that he found out what the deal was? How old was he when this was going on?
35.
Oh. You ever ask a question you regret immediately, Deborah?
Every day.
Oh.
Every day.
Right, you know what? I love him for revealing that on the air.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. All right, 407-916-1041. Text us 77031. Welcome back. I'm Jim. Deb is right there.
It's called content.
Yeah, Jack is here as well.
Yep.
And Jack has the Jackie sack. What's in there, biggin?
All aboard.
Chugga chugga.
Choo-choo.
Clickety-clack, clickety-clack.
Here we go. Got a couple of great prizes this week, including tickets to see Mumford & Sons, great band, at the Benchmark International Arena.
That lead singer's so hot. Oh, I'm sorry.
Just long hair, Jimmy. It's just long hair. Benchmark International Arena on August 7th. That's in Tampa, and you can go see Mumford & Sons. Or I have a 4-pack of tickets to Monster Jam at Kia Center. That's happening August 8th. We have the tickets for August 8th, but it's actually happening 2 days, August 8th and August 9th. It's the energy, the action, the next level thrills. They'll keep you on the edge of your seat. It's only at Monster Jam Freestyle Mania, presented by Spin Master at the Kia Center, August 8th and 9th, and you can get tickets at Ticketmaster.com. Those are your prizes for today's winner.
So back to you, a clickety-clack.
Thank you. All right, Deb, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5.
We're going right off top, number 1.
Number 1 sounds good. Devaney, how you doing?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Doing great, Devaney. Want to play a little game with us?
I do.
All right, let's do it then.
Want to play a game?
Hey, first things first, what a cool name. Is there an origin story behind the name Devaney?
It's actually Devaney.
Okay.
But it's not a cool story. My mom just knew a girl in high school and liked her name, so.
Oh, there you go.
Fine.
Well, it's very original and very cool.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, right on. All right, well, this is a really easy game. I got a question here for you. 4 answers. One of these answers is not true, but if you can find that, I will send you over to Jack. He's got some cool stuff. You can choose something for yourself. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go. On this day in 2026, on this day today, Yum Brands sells Pizza Hut to Long Range Capital in a $2.7 billion deal. Here are 3 fun facts about Pizza Hut and one red-roofed lie.
So happy I took this out of the news.
Yeah. We're talking about Pizza Hut. Which one of these isn't true, Devon? Or is it what, Devaney?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, very good. I want to make sure I get it correct and be respectful. Come on, dude.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
What?
All right, Devaney, here we go.
Props to you.
This is number 1. Talking
right,
about
kiss.
Pizza Hut. The name Pizza Hut was born from necessity. The founding brothers could only afford an 8-letter sign. Number 2, Pizza Hut once had a perfume that smelled like fresh baked pizza dough. Number 3, Pizza Hut used to have a mascot called the Pizza Pie Guy. Or lastly, Pizza Hut accounts for 3% of America's cheese production, buying 300 million pounds annually. Which of those is a lie?
Oh, I think the last one.
No, that's absolutely true. And if you Google it, it's wild. Pizza Hut is one of the largest. It is the largest consumer or purchaser of cheese nationwide.
Wow. Well, it makes sense.
Yeah, 300 million pounds is a whole bunch. That's exactly how much I like on my pizza, by the way.
I'm hungry.
I know. I want
pounds.
pizza.
All right, Deb, 2, 3, 4, or 5.
Let's go 2.
2 sounds good. Right down the line. Chris, how you doing?
How's it going, guys?
Good, boss. We're talking about Pizza Hut here. Which one of these is not true? Number 1, the Pizza Hut name is born from necessity. The founding brothers could only afford an 8-letter sign. Number 2, Pizza Hut once had a perfume that smelled like fresh baked pizza dough. Or lastly, Pizza Hut used to have a mascot called the Pizza Pie Guy. Which of those is a lie?
The last one?
That's the one, buddy. You're a winner! For extra, can you tell me what the guy's name actually was? Jack, do you know this?
No. I'm just focused on where to get that perfume.
Yeah. It's by the way, you can't get it now, and if you find a bottle, it costs $450 because they literally only made 100 of them at one point. It's Pizza Pete is the guy's name.
Pizza Pete.
Yeah.
I don't remember that at all.
You're a winner, Chris. I'm going to put you on hold.
Yeah, he is.
Pick out something nice for yourself right there in the old Jackie sack.
I have to look up Pizza Pete.
It is true. The name Pizza Hut was born from necessity. When the guys opened the place, they borrowed $600 from their mom, and they could only afford an 8-letter sign. So they just sat down and said, "It's pizza what?" And then they just came up with Pizza Hut. That's what fit.
And now they don't have to worry about being able to afford more than an 8-letter sign.
They do not. The Pizza Hut did once have a perfume that smelled like fresh baked pizza dough. A couple other things you may not know about Pizza Hut before we get to the top of the hour. It was Pizza Hut who introduced America to... It is common knowledge. I think it's a common thing now when you go in, you say this. They introduced the personal pan pizza.
Oh, yeah.
It did not exist until Pizza Hut came up with the personal pan pizza, which was an idea that people could come in and have pizza for lunch because at that time, pizza wasn't really a lunch thing.
Yeah, no, it was a dinner thing. It was too big for lunch.
It was too big and it was too long. It took too long. So they learned how to bake these small pizzas in these pans. It took 15, 20 minutes and everybody could start eating lunch there. And that's what Pizza Hut did. They created the pan pizza.
I love the personal pan pizza.
I'm going to save that one for last because it's crazy. Barbara Bush was the very first person ever who ordered Pizza Hut delivered to the White House. They were doing a reading thing at the White House. There were 200 kids, and she called up Pizza Hut and had them deliver pizza for the 200 kids that were at the White House for this reading thing that she was doing.
No better meal you could have served.
No, that's all right. Pizza Hut also, in 2001, became the first to deliver a pizza to...
Prison.
Oh, that's a good guess. It cost them $1 million.
The moon. The space station.
The space station, the ISS.
Yeah. Really?
In 2001, it cost them $1 million to send a pizza to the space station, and they did it. Oh. And then lastly is the most fascinating of all. This is a crazy fact. Stores that now occupy old Pizza Hut buildings have more success than others because of the ability to say in the ad, it's the old Pizza Hut building.
Really?
In other words, if you open up a store in a Pizza Hut building that did not make it, and a lot of the franchise did not make it, we have one of our old town, and there's one around here as well, and it's now a Mexican restaurant.
Yeah.
Those businesses, whether it be a vape shop, a restaurant, whatever the case may be, they do better than businesses around them because they're able to use the old Pizza Hut building as a landmark, and people can find it easier. It's actually a search engine online.
Really?
Yeah, where you can find the old Pizza Hut buildings all throughout the United States of America and find out what's in them now.
I didn't know it was from Wichita, Kansas.
Yeah, they were from Wichita. Absolutely. The biggest pizza chain in America is found in Kansas.
I know, and when you see the original Pizza Hut building, you're like, yeah that's...
It's a museum now. It's still up.
It should.
Yeah, the Pizza Hut Museum is the very first Pizza Hut restaurant.
Oh, that's cool.
They were only in business for 1 year before they began franchising. It was almost immediate. They had a friend that wanted to open up, and they let him do it. And then after that, it was just an onslaught, and they were everywhere.
Well, again, I mean,
I used to love Pizza Hut, man. I haven't had a Pizza Hut, so I haven't had a slice in a while.
That was a good childhood memory when you'd all pile into the Pizza Hut. You'd go into the booth with the red plastic cups and the red and white checkered tablecloth.
God, it was
You'd get that deep dish pizza.
It's the first time I ever tried chili flakes on anything.
Oh, wow,
yeah. Because they had the shaky cheese, right?
Yeah.
You had to think what we call it.
Smells like feet?
We had we called it shaky cheese. I think I called it shaky cheese till last week.
You mean Parmesan?
Right, exactly.
Foodie?
Shaky cheese.
I know it's stinky feet cheese. Yeah.
Stinky feet cheese, absolutely.
And then the red pepper flakes. That's the only time I ever. And then they had the best draft sodas of all time. This is one of the only places you get a draft Dr. Pepper back in the day.
And what's so cool is to hear that at least in some places, I think there's one getting ready to open in Claremont this summer. They're bringing back that retro Pizza Hut restaurant.
Oh, they really?
With the salad bar and the pizza bar and the red plastic cups you remember so well.
Sure.
You talked about it before, the table Pac-Man.
Oh, it's the greatest.
You just sit there and play Pac-Man or Ms. Pac-Man.
I mean, it was the only, man, look, when we found out we were going to Pizza Hut as kids, we came unglued. It was like Christmas morning. And somebody just texted in and said, the old Pizza Hut over in Port Orange is now a dispensary. So that dispensary can say, come get your weed, at the old Pizza Hut joint.
Right, exactly.
All right, 407-916-1041. Text us at 77031. Back in a sec with more of the Jim Colbert Show. Stay right there.
The Monsters, the News Junkie, and the Jim Colbert Show. All broadcasting live from Mount Dora, July 3rd. Details at realradio.fm/freedom.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
Stop and go traffic right now, I-4 westbound between Sand Lake and 535. Currently 408 eastbound. Right now the off-ramp to Colonial Drive is blocked. You can expect heavy delays through that area. Also earlier accident, I-4 westbound at the beach line has been cleared. Still some residual delays there as well. See traffic troubles? Call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm Katie Wilkins.
This report is sponsored by RockAuto.com.
Oof, shocking time to lose a whole strut. Ugh, comedy is not your thing, but I do know that Rock Auto has what I need to fix it. With parts shipped right to your door. No kidding.
All the parts your car will ever need, Rock Auto.
And Tools Ace Hardware is Central Florida's Big Green Egg headquarters, offering the absolute largest selection of Big Green eggs and accessories. And right now, you can save big at Tools Ace for the entire month of June, including Father's Day. How about $150 off medium and large packages, $200 off extra large packages, and everybody knows the Big Green Egg, the original ceramic Komodo cooker. Incredible temperature control, guys. You can take this thing from 220 degrees for cooking perfect ribs and smoking pork butts all the way up to 750 degrees for nice crispy pizzas or seared steaks. You can't believe it. It really is an outdoor cooking solution. Oven, smoker, and grill all in one. And it can bring you ribs all the way up to pizza. Plus, every egg purchase comes with a limited lifetime warranty. And you can save yourself the trouble of putting it together or hauling it home because the guys at Tools Ace offer free assembly and free local delivery on your Big Green Egg purchase. Shop their huge selection today at any of their 14 Central Florida locations or online at acehardware.com. It's Tools Ace, your backyard place.
The game started. Call your dad.
I'm on it, Ma. Hola, Pa.
Hello, hijita. I can't hear you. I'm at the stadium in Monterrey.
Here, shout goal together. Get nonstop talk, text, and data in the U.S., Mexico, and Canada with T-Mobile, America's best network. Switch on the T-Life app or on T-Mobile.com/connectate. On qualifying plans, not for extended international use. You must reside in the U.S. In primary usage must occur on our network. Best based on analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence Data 2H 2025.
Oh, throw a coat of paint on it and it'll look like new. That is certainly true for my house. And thanks to Raphael and his team at WePaintEverything.com, I have my house painted and it looks so great. But it's more than just paint. It started way before that. First, he came around, he looked at all the wood, the rotted wood that we need to replace, where it needed to be sealed up, and then it was a soft wash before even the one drop of paint hit it. Then it was primed and then sealed up and painted. It was just such a great experience, and the house looks great thanks to We Paint Everything. But it's more than just making the outside of your house look new. They can do that inside as well. Interior painting, wall and ceiling, baseboards, crown molding, door frames, you name it, they paint it. That's why they call it We Paint Everything. And the website is wepainteverything.com. You give them a call today for a free in-home consultation at 407-657-2000. Family-owned company that'll treat you like family with over 75 years of painting experience. They're based locally in Winter Park, but you find them online at wepainteverything.com.
Kick off the summer with a stress-free way to sell your home with the guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. You'll save time, make the most money, and eliminate all the hassle. Hi, this is Mark Spain. The guaranteed offer is the simplest way to sell your home. With our guaranteed offer, you're always in control. You can eliminate all the hassle, sell your home for top dollar, and move when you're ready. There are no showings, no open houses, and no stress. One of our clients, Selena, said, Mark Spain Real Estate was phenomenal. Prior to working with Mark Spain Real Estate, my house had been on the market for over 3 months with no success. After I met with Mark Spain Real Estate, they completely turned things around for me. I closed on the sale quickly, just as they promised. Mark Spain Real Estate is the #1 most reviewed real estate company in the U.S. with over 13,000 5-star reviews. Trust us to sell your home fast and for maximum profit. Find out what your guaranteed offer would be and close in as little as 21 days. There's no obligation. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
This is the sound of Claire cooking dinner at home. And that's the sound of a fraud alert from Wells Fargo, flagging a charge for a pricey restaurant in Paris. Considering Claire isn't in Paris right now, that seemed odd to the bank and to Claire. 2 taps later, Claire says nope to the charge, and Wells Fargo is on the case. However you make money work, Wells Fargo can work with that.
Wells Fargo Bank, N.A., member FDIC.
Get ready for the ultimate freestyle experience. Monster Jam Freestyle Mania, presented by Spin Master. Full send family fun. Coming to Kia Center August 8th and 9th. Brought to you by BKD Tires, your local Ford dealers, and Morgan & Morgan. Visit monsterjam.com today.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance engineer at a beverage manufacturing plant, he starts his day knowing every line is ready to run because Grainger delivers the industrial-grade products he needs to keep mixers, conveyors, and packaging equipment moving. With Grainger's vast selection of bearings, belts, and motors, he keeps operations running smoothly, so nothing grinds to a halt. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Please be advised, you may want to stop eating the following foods immediately. Broccoli, kale, blueberries, quinoa, spinach.
I thought those were good for me.
What's healthy for one person may cause inflammation for another. So how do you know what your body actually needs? That's where Viome comes in. Viome is a simple, at-home gut health test that analyzes your real-time biology to give you personalized nutrition guidance and custom supplements. Learn more at Viome.com/gut. V as in Victor, IOME.com/GUT. And use coupon code GUTHEALTH50 to save $50 off your purchase.
They say a good lawyer knows the law and a great lawyer knows the judge. But the truth, the right lawyer makes all the difference in your life. At TK Law, the right lawyer will help you avoid trauma, resolve disputes, and find a way forward. Whether it's divorce, a business conflict, or a car accident, we are trusted by our clients, we're respected by our peers, and we're proven where it matters the most. Don't settle for just the lawyer. Choose the right lawyer. Choose TK Law. OneFirmForLife.com.
Mills Air in business since 1992. That's over 30 years here in Central Florida. They're not going anywhere. Carrier factory authorized dealer. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Equipment change outs and upgrades right now with up to $1,275 in rebates. Visit millsair.com.
Look ahead with the team at TK Law to plan your family's future. Visit OneFirmForLife.com.
Win $25,000 in free impact windows from Maurice Windows. Text TRUST to 20129.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
iHeartRadio FIFA World Cup Update.
France takes down Senegal 3-1 in group play action. French star Kylian Mbappe scores twice to become the country's all-time leading goal scorer. Mbappe now has 58 career goals. 2 more matches are on the docket for today, including defending champion Argentina taking on Algeria at 9 o'clock.
For live Fox coverage, search World Cup Now on the free iHeartRadio app.
Live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. From car accidents to personal injury cases, Mo has you covered. Visit JustCallMo.com or dial 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM, HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. An iHeart radio station guaranteed human. If you don't know what web goals are, consider yourself lucky. If you feel like helping out, go to JimColbertLive.com and look at stuff.
Did you hear about the restaurant on the moon? Great food, horrible atmosphere. Dad jokes are great. I use them all the time in sales. I do software sales, and they help break the tension, help break the ice, and make people smirk, roll their eyes, or smile. But always a good way to start a conversation. It always works. I think it's a good way just to show the room and show your cards, but also see what kind of people you're working with.
Also, people
love
remember,
that joke. Keep them coming.
People remember you as well from them. Yeah.
All right, here it goes. Don't ever buy shoes from a drug dealer. I did, and I don't know what he laced them with, but I was tripping.
What's green and red and travels at about 300 miles an hour? A frog in a blender.
Oh, come on.
Aww.
Hey, I know a Russian soundboard operator, and check 1, 2. Check 1, 2.
Hey, Jimmy, where'd they take the little boy who got hurt while he was playing peekaboo?
I don't know, where?
They took him to the ICU. Where? Did you hear the guy who invented the throat lozenge died?
No.
You know what the weird thing about his funeral was?
What was that?
No coffin.
What up, JCS crew? I got a dad joke for you. Which days are the strongest?
No clue.
Saturday and Sunday. The rest are weekdays.
Oh.
Captain Bill here, checking in from Titusville. Did you hear about the kidnapping at school? Yeah, don't worry. Everything was okay. They woke him up.
All right, welcome
what
back to
did they call the Terminator when he retired? The Exterminator.
He laughed at his own joke there.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
That's the last one I got.
All right, 407-916-1041. Text us 77031. Welcome back. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack is here as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cool story, man. If you want to check it out, Yahoo Life today, it was there. You can probably search it. It's just a study on dad jokes. And like that gentleman said earlier, he uses them in sales all the time. Also, people remember when you have that joke. So if you want to, one of those little jokes is like what they call there's a term for it. I can't remember, but it's like a key memory point. Like you can say, oh, I'm the guy who told you that dad joke about, or something, and they will be able to remember you. Or if they laugh about it, they have a better chance of remembering who you are with a laugh.
I lied. One more.
All right.
What do you call a fish with no eye? A fish.
I hate that they don't kill you, Deb. I hate that they don't have that effect on you because it feels like you think you're better than us.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like.
That's what it is.
All right, 77031. Text us. All right,
Simmer down, you two.
You can also send us a talk back if you have a dad joke. We only have a few more minutes, but we will get you in there maybe. Just grab the iHeartRadio app, go to Real Radio, and use that mic to send your comment over to Jack. We'll get you on the air. Greg Rossler in the wings. We'll talk to Greg in a minute. It's Only Money's coming up. And Greg is their Social Security and Medicare specialist, and that's important because, man, I don't know if you've read the news lately. Have you read?
No.
Yeah, man, there's they've upped the date that Social Security is supposed to go broke, and it is about the same time that I would be retiring.
Oh boy!
So this conversation comes up in politics all the time, like where they could take that money from because it's a gigantic chunk of money.
Yeah,
they feel that they can borrow from it and then repay it or whatever. But there are some major issues happening right now. So maybe Greg can give us a better idea if you're really headed toward that Social Security world, what you could be looking for. And if you have questions, of course, you can always text us at 77031. Well, there's a company that is going out of business. And, man, I got to tell you, this is one of those things where when you hear about a company doing poorly and all you hear about the company is that they are not doing poorly, you see big-time commercials, you see big-time endorsements for the company, and then today you read that they are losing millions of dollars. They've already lost millions in the first quarter. They also have 500 stores in the U.S., And they are filed for bankruptcy on June 12th, stating that it plans to sell its assets under a $415 million buyout from a company in Canada. And again, I've never had one of these products, and I think they're pretty damn expensive, but it's Sleep Number.
Oh, yeah.
I was going to guess Peloton.
Yeah, the funny thing is, it is like the Peloton thing. It really is, because if you watch Peloton commercials and you saw any of the branding for Peloton, you're like, man, I bet they can't make these things fast enough.
Yeah.
And then, of course, go back about 2 years ago, and that thing fell off the world. Now Peloton.
You don't see any commercials.
Well, I mean, I think they're close to being out of business. Didn't they have to do a Chapter 7 thing where they had to reorganize?
Yeah, I just know, like, especially in the pandemic, it got huge exercise. And just like every time, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but you get that home piece of exercise equipment and you have the best of intentions, and then the laundry goes on it.
Right, yeah, exactly. And with this one, I think it didn't require a subscription as well, right?
Yeah.
Like, not only you have to buy the bike, which is a few $1,000s
to do the classes
right.
and whatnot.
Yeah, you have to subscribe so you can take the classes on it, because it's got this big screen and you can download different settings, like you're riding through the French Alps or through the Appalachian Mountains or whatever the case may be.
Yeah, then you had some accidents, people who had issues.
Right, yeah,
Simon Cowell being one of them.
Yeah, 700. Reuters is reporting that Sleep Number entered bankruptcy with $672 million in debt. This is a Minnesota-based company, and man, aren't they really expensive?
Sleep Number beds? I thought so.
Yeah, look them up real quick if you don't mind what an average Sleep Number bed is. I ran into somebody at a promotion recently, and I don't know how this came up, but the Sleep Number thing came up, and these guys swore by it, because I guess it's basically their king-size bed is like 2 twin-size beds or 2 full-size beds that... Yeah, dude. Yeah, you see that response?
Yeah. So, Jack, give us a number.
That can't be right.
Yeah, it is right, buddy. I'm telling you, that's the problem. This is like one of those situations where, like, when you get into the store and like, oh, well, this is going to change your life. It's got this, it's got cooling, it's got vibrating. You
like your side softer.
Right.
He likes his a little firmer.
You can adjust it where the head's a little higher, the feet are a little higher, or maybe there's a lump where your knees go up. And, people are buying these things thinking they're going to transform their lives. I have an adjustable bed. It's not a Sleep Number, and we paid good money for that. I mean,
Same here.
We paid pretty good money for it, but we
have a remote control.
Yeah, we do as well.
Yeah. The cheapest you find them is $1,000. They go up to $10,000.
$10,000. Do you have a Sleep Number?
You do spend a third of your life in bed.
Yeah,
you do.
And it says, and don't know what the deal is. It doesn't really say why. It doesn't really give a specific reason other than, maybe people have just kind of come to the realization that it really isn't that big of a difference sleeping on a Sleep Number as opposed to just a high quality bed that you can buy at any bedding store. And still, those are a couple $1,000s for a good one, or for what they say is a good one.
Yeah.
I've had the same mattress now. I think it's probably about time for us to kind of mattress up. But the one we have is so comfortable, we don't want to do anything with it.
Oh, do you flip it? You flip your mattress?
Ours doesn't require the flipping thing.
It's a no flip?
Yeah, we have the pad thing on top.
Oh, pillow top, no flip?
You just turn it. You just turn it like that.
Oh, you spin it.
Yeah, because like
a spinner.
Okay, so normally the way you live in it, or you sleep in it, it's got the 2 lines, like what would be my wife and then me.
Yeah.
They tell you what, don't turn it just completely around. You turn it just 1/4 of a turn, right?
Yeah.
So you sleep across the grid. You're you're basically making a hashtag.
Yeah. Hashtag.
When's the last time you bought your bed? How old is it?
This one I bought 4 years ago.
Oh, that's okay. Don't they say about every 7 years you should re-up or something? Isn't that?
I know. I thought it was like 20 years.
No, it's not. You know better than that.
Yeah, you flip it every 10.
It's like 7 to 10 years or something. You're supposed to flip it every like 6 months or a year.
If you can even flip it.
What's wrong with yours? You can't flip it?
No.
Why not?
Because it's motorized.
It's a water bed? Is that why?
No, but it's a motorized bed. So, I mean, the feet can go up, the head can go up. It has a TV mode where both sides will come up and have you sit perfectly to watch TV.
Really?
So there's no taking the mattress off to flip it over.
So I have that very same thing, but I believe that you can. I believe you're not supposed to flip it though. I think. Do you have a pillow top on yours?
No, we have a pillow top pad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that you put on yourself.
That we put on. Yeah.
I mean,
It's like a memory foam, more like.
Do you have box springs or no? No box springs, right?
No
Same
box
here,
springs.
right? No box springs.
Nope, just a bunch of electronics.
What do you know? What brand it is?
I want to say it's Tempur-Pedic.
Okay, that's a good one. I think that's what we have. We have that or Sealy.
Ooh, you guys are fancy.
Yeah. What do you have, Jack? Like a bunch of old newspapers?
The original mattress factory.
Do you really? That's a fine mattress.
It's handmade here in Orlando.
I had a queen size mattress factory mattress, and it wasn't that bad. I mean, it wasn't great. Let's don't get carried away. It's just a good deal.
All right.
Yeah. You have a king size bed?
No, I went to queen. I went down from king to
Why
a
would
queen.
you do that?
Some people say that it actually makes your relationship closer.
Yeah, literally and figuratively.
Yeah,
Let's
let's
go.
Because you're closer together, so there isn't that space in between you. And the texting service, Jimmy, watch the texting service. They will let you know we went from a king to a queen, and it has increased our intimacy by such and such.
Yeah, there's zero chance that I would ever sleep in a queen size bed. I can never do it.
Chris and I did for several years, and kudos to him.
Yeah.
Because he's 6'2".
Well, that dude's a giant.
I know.
Yeah.
So I used to have to tuck the sheets in at the bottom of the bed so that he wouldn't fall out.
What?
Well,
What's he, 5?
No, he's a big dude.
Oh, falling out.
Queen bed.
I got you. I see. Yeah, you're rolling.
Sleeping next to Taquito over here.
Yeah.
Are you like a rotisserie chicken? Start about 6 a.m. Constantly rolling around.
Is
Trying
it
to find a cool spot.
You turn around a lot like that? See, I don't do that. I do it like one time. I have 2 positions I sleep in, and that's it.
Yeah, but you don't have hot flashes.
I don't have hot flashes.
So there's no need for you to look like a flying squirrel in drag in the middle of the night.
My wife has them all the time. My wife used to have them. She doesn't have them as bad as she used to. But man, there would be times where you would be like, she'd have her leg on me or whatever. She'd just touch me in some way, shape, or form, and all of a sudden it felt like it's like, are you pouring hot tea on me or something? What's going on down there? Yeah, it's just like crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could never sleep in a queen size bed. When we go to places like if we go to a friend's house,
doesn't that suck?
And they have a queen size bed, I'm like, I'll do the couch. You can take the bed. I'm not sleeping anywhere. Because I fling around, man. I just fling around a bunch sometimes if I can't sleep or it's warm. I just feel like I'm going to smack her in the face when I'm doing it, so I don't do it. The king size bed, I sleep right to the edge of the bed. Is that what you do? I do. I mean, when I say on the edge of the bed, I'm telling you, I sleep on the dead edge of the bed.
Sometimes I have to tuck my hand in just to make sure I remember where the edge is, so I don't take one inadvertent rollover and end up hitting my face.
You a back sleeper or a
can't back sleep unless you want to? I will snore.
Yeah.
No,
Jack, you a back sleeper?
All of it.
All of it. You do all the sleeping.
I start on my back,
and then you wind up what? Face down?
Yeah. Rarely. Sides more.
How good the night's been,
then
huh?
Then occasionally maybe a little relief that way.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Yeah. I do a thing called I think they call it like the pelican. There's a name for it or whatever, where you sleep down and then you throw your right leg up and you like kind of like a jackknife, and then you turn your left palm up.
Are you sleeping on your stomach?
Yeah, I sleep on my stomach.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Okay, what?
No, I mean, they say that's a pretty dangerous one.
Why?
I don't know.
Because of fat?
No.
Yeah,
is that what it is? It's fat?
It's compressing your internal organs.
Yeah, it's the least healthy way to sleep.
No, get out of here.
Although I found out that the way I hold my arms is very unhealthy as well. Because I'll
like a T-Rex?
I'll T-Rex my arms, and then I'll fold my hands underneath my head and I'll rest my chin.
Oh, like you're taking like an Olin Mills baby picture.
But it's fine in the beginning, but then after you relax, your head is heavy and it pulls on those wrist tendons, and then when you wake up, you're like, oh, I needed those.
It's a shame about Deb. How'd you get that carpal tunnel syndrome anyway?
She's sleeping like a little baby.
She sleeps like a baby T-Rex. That's how. Yeah, all right. 407-916-1041. Text us at 77031. Our buddy Greg Rossler is up next with It's Only Money. Stay tuned.
Why did I do that?
Real radio is the news junkie.
The husband, his wife gets eaten by a hippo. He's big mad, very upset now.
Why?
You're a monster, man.
The News Junkie. Weekdays at 11 on Real Radio 104.1.
Stop and go traffic right now, I-4 westbound between Sand Lake and 535. Currently 408 eastbound. Right now the off-ramp to Colonial Drive is blocked. You can expect heavy delays through that area. Also earlier accident, I-4 westbound at the beach line has been cleared. Still some residual delays there as well. See traffic troubles? Call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm Katie Wilkins.
This report is sponsored by Aleve. At some point, body pain may creep in and become your reality that day. But Aleve is here to keep you moving. One pill gives you up to 12 hours of body pain relief. So don't let pain hold you back. Try Aleve today. Use as directed.
This earful of real radio is brought to you by JustCallMo.com. Injured on the go? JustCallMo.com.
Our iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One,
is coming back to Las Vegas.
September 18th and 19th at T-Mobile Arena, streaming live on Disney Plus and Hulu.
And you can be there
For a weekend full of superstar performances.
Are you ready?
Once-in-a-lifetime moments you'll have to see to believe.
We're getting this party going, huh?
Only limited single-night tickets remain. Get yours while you still can now at AXS.com. And we'll see you at our 2026 iHeartRadio Music Festival.
Presented by Capital One.
Hey, it's that mortgage guy, Don. Rates are near 3-year lows, and if you have a rate above 6.5, you may be able to lower it a point or more.
With that mortgageguy.com.
Here's a harsh fact. 40% of women and nearly 20% of men suffer from varicose or spider veins. Left untreated, these veins can cause tired, heavy legs, swelling, burning, cramping, aching, even restless leg syndrome. In some cases, it can lead to serious health risks, like blood clots. USA Vein Clinics offers minimally invasive treatments that take as little as 15 minutes, covered by most insurances. Call 407-706-9137 and schedule your appointment today. Don't wait. Call 407-706-9137 for free information today. Imagine walking, exercising, and sleeping peacefully again. Varicose and spider veins won't go away on their own. USA Vein Clinics can help. Call 407-706-9137 for fast, easy, and affordable solutions. USA Vein Clinics treatments are covered by most insurance plans. Don't put this off any longer. Call 407-706-9137.
It was the night before Father's Day, and all through the house, Dad slept in his recliner, completely passed out. The TV stayed on, volume low, soft, and slight, as Dad dreamed of gifts from Academy, the kind he'd like. Of a Turtlebox speaker with the whole day ahead, no plans, no errands, just Blackstone's Lit Red, Titleist golf balls for an easy swing, Magellan Outdoors, take on anything. Because tomorrow's not just Father's Day, you see. It's Dad Christmas at Academy. Academy Sports and Outdoors. Fun can't lose.
When you've got a one-track mind, you go where the cravings take you.
Welcome to Racetrack.
Breakfast that satisfies. Snacks that sing. Drinks that refresh. It's a stop that pulls you in. We don't blame you for having a one-track mind, because once you stop at Racetrack, no other stop will do.
Same time tomorrow?
You know it. Racetrack. Whatever gets you going.
People are loving what's happening now at IDC, the lowest finance rates in America. That's right. Now, for a limited time, you can get 0% financing for 5 whole years on just about every piece of jewelry in our showroom. So you can get that $8,000 engagement ring and pay just $134 a month, or that $4,000 pair of diamond stud earrings at just $67 a month. International Diamond Center makes it happen with this incredible limited time offer. Just pick any item and spread your payments over 5 years without paying a dime in interest. Rings, earrings, bands, bracelets, designer jewelry, colored gemstones, even certified diamonds are included. Whether your budget is $2,000 or $200,000, this is the smartest way to buy. Hurry in to take advantage of this once-a-year event. 0% finance rates till 2031, store-wide. Only at International Diamond Center, Altamont Springs, Waterford Lakes, and Mall at Millennia. Excludes Rolex. Details and more at shopidc.com on approved credit.
Please be advised, you may want to stop eating the following foods immediately: broccoli, kale, blueberries, quinoa, spinach.
I thought those were good for me.
What's healthy for one person may cause inflammation for another. So how do you know what your body actually needs? That's where Viome comes in. Viome is a simple at-home gut health test that analyzes your real-time biology to give you personalized nutrition guidance and custom supplements. Learn more at Viome.com/gut. V as in Victor, IOME.com/GUT. And use coupon code GUTHEALTH50 to save $50 off your purchase.
Listen to Real Radio in your smart home. Just tell Alexa to play Real Radio 104.1 on iHeartRadio. Sponsored by Mark Spain Real Estate.
There once was a magic. Sorry. At Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex, we don't do fairy tales. We do real. like real adventures to Mars or real journeys into the future to see how imagination can really take us to strange new worlds, and real trips into the past where we meet heroes and legends way ahead of their time. Real rockets, real astronauts, real adventure, all at Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex. Discover something real.
Joy is essential and it's also elusive. But now, there's a new and exciting way to start your journey toward a more joyful existence. Joy 101. It's a new podcast hosted by me, Hoda Kotb. If you're craving inspiration to maximize your joy, tune into these candid, uplifting, and moving on-air chats. Open your free iHeartRadio app, search Joy 101, and listen now. Joy 101 with Hoda Kotb is presented by CVS.
Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
Real Radio 104.1. There's only one place to watch this nonsense. At Jim Colbert Show on YouTube.
Okay, be nice with Jimmy. Be nice with Jimmy. Good afternoon, the Jim Colbert Show, Prince of the Islands. Jimmy, I just wanted to let you know that I really, really did enjoy the little boat cruise, and my wife enjoyed it. She's looking forward for another one with you guys. And she really did like your hair, but she does remind me that it looks like a woman's hair, and I asked her why. She said, oh, it curls up at the bottom. That's mostly for women, huh?
All right.
There's your Tuesday treat.
Yeah.
He started it saying, be nice to Jimmy.
Yeah.
Be nice to Jimmy.
A little mantra he had.
Yeah. How about that?
Such hard work. All right, 407-916-1041. Text us 77031. Welcome back. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack is here as well.
Hi there.
Let's do It's Only Money.
Helping people passionate about planning for their future rise above investment myths to build real wealth. Isn't that really just common sense financial advice? It's both. Oh, okay. It's Only Money with Scott Brown from Edgewater Family Wealth.
It's not Scott Brown, it's Greg Rosser, but get it out, good luck. What's up, big dog? How you doing, man?
All is well on this end, absolutely.
All is well on your end, huh?
I was telling Deborah, it's another year flying by.
Yeah, doesn't it seem that way?
Yes.
Like Deb and I sit in the studio because we've done this now for so long, and you're encapsulated in these rooms. It seems like you go through the mantra of coming into work, leaving work, and we were sitting and talking, and she looks at me and she goes, "Oh, by the way, it's the end of May."
Yeah.
And it felt like we just went to the Christmas party.
And before you know it, it's America 250.
Yeah. Just before you know, it's America 250.
I
right?
even heard that Hobby Lobby already has their fall decorations out.
Do they really?
Yeah.
That does not shock me in the least.
And everybody in this room remembers the bicentennial.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
1976. I lived in West Virginia at that time, and they had just opened the New River Gorge Bridge, which is like one of the tallest steel span bridges in the world.
Yep.
And I think still to this day, there's a day, and I want to say it may be near there, where they shut one lane of it down so you can do like base jumping and bungee jumping and all that stuff there. But I was there for that, and it was a big deal. I remember that.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm a Pittsburgher, so I've driven over that bridge a few times.
Oh yeah, it's pretty badass, right?
Yes.
Isn't West Virginia one of the most beautiful states? And,
for sure.
And it sucks because it has no economy whatsoever. One of the poorest states in the nation, and it's one of the most beautiful places in the U.S., and it just does not get any credit for it.
Absolutely agree.
Yeah. Well, Greg joins us for It's Only Money. Of course, this is usually either Scott or Bratcher, but the cool thing is Greg comes in with specialties in Social Security and Medicare, and of course, he has some talking points here. Real quick, before we get started, man, I've been reading, and I told the guys last segment that, and I know this happens occasionally, politicians will politic.
They do.
And you will initially hear, Social Security's almost insolvent. They got to make a move, this, that, and the other. But now they have dates.
They do. The trustees report is out, and the latest report has the Social Security Trust Fund going empty in 6.5 years.
6.5 years.
Yes.
Good timing.
Now, the funny thing is you're saying that, and you don't really seem to have any stress about it. Are you confident that the government's going to turn it around and do something? Or?
Oh, heavens, no.
No.
No, my confidence comes from a different place, but it's not in the government.
Yeah.
My confidence comes mostly from the fact that 2032 sounds like it's about 25 years away.
Yeah, right, but it's not.
No, it's 6.5 years.
Yeah, just 6.5 years. I mean, how will they remedy this?
So what that means is Social Security will never go away as long as we have workers.
Right.
The workers will continue to pay in. But with the trust fund going empty, that means that approximately 22% reduction for everybody on Social Security if it's not fixed.
Right.
So there would only be the funds coming in from payroll taxes.
And that's it.
That's it.
Now, is that what was initially promised?
For the most part, yeah.
Yeah, so in other words, this 22% reduction really isn't a reduction at all. It's just going back to what the norm should have been, or no?
Well, no.
Because, by the way, that hits me in my wheelhouse, big dog.
Right, that's
like
right,
that
when you're
hits
rolling
me,
in.
That hits me right around the time when I started making that decision. So it's important to me to hear this.
If somebody asked me what's the biggest flaw with Social Security, I would say when it came out, it was starting benefit at age 65. Life expectancy was age 65.
Right, yeah.
So if you got a little bonus, you got a couple bonus years of life, you got some Social Security benefit. Now Social Security full retirement age for those of us born 1960 and later is 67. And actuarially, we're going to make it till 88 and beyond for many.
Right, yeah, yeah.
A married couple, 65, one of them is going to make it to 90.
And you know what the funny thing is you mentioned that for a lot of people out there listening, you need to pay attention to your family's lineage because that's a major factor in this. As you talk to financial advisors who talk about when you take your Social Security, there are a lot of arguments of taking it earlier as opposed to taking it late and waiting for the big payout, as opposed to getting 8 more years or 6 more years of payments before you opt in for a few thousand extra dollars and stuff. And that's a really interesting concept. But going into this, if your dad, like my dad's 85 years old, my grandfather lived to 83 years old. So
Right.
genetically, I can, without any mistakes or issues like that or stupid life decisions, I can kind of bet on making it into my early 80s a little bit. So I have
For
to
sure.
kind of make sure that my plan goes there.
Yeah, my number one reason, there's a lot of reasons to wait. There's a lot of reasons to go on early. My number one reason to wait is if I want to pass the largest possible survivor benefit. So when it comes time for me, for example, to make a decision, I'm born in 1962, so I'm in that wheelhouse as well. If at age 67, I'm still working, I can go on my Social Security benefit, but I might delay to make my benefit as large as possible. I'm older than my wife. I'm uglier than my wife. I'm going to pass before my wife. So the number one reason for me to wait might be to pass a larger benefit to her.
Gotcha.
That's my favorite reason to wait.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay.
I hate to speak in broad brushes, but it's the guy. We're older in general. We're going to pass first.
Sure.
So that's a great reason to wait. There's many other reasons to go on early. I've had people that have decided to go on early, unwind it after 6 months, pay it back, and then wait. And I've had people flip the other way. I'm going to wait. And then they get a diagnosis, or they do some different metric, or they decide on something else, and they go ahead and go on now.
Right.
So there's no wrong answer absent of you telling me when you're going to die. It's really math and comfort.
Right.
What makes the most sense based upon my circumstances.
Greg, if you make a decision to take it early, you can actually change that?
You get 6 months.
Oh, boy.
And you got to pay it all back.
Okay.
So that doesn't happen very often.
All right.
Because most people who go on early because they need it, so they spend it. So even if they change their mind, they don't have it anymore to pay it back.
Right, yeah. Do people ask that question a lot in regards to Social Security as they approach that? Do they say, hey, give me the numbers on getting it here or there or whatever?
Oh, absolutely.
And is that one of the number one things you help people with?
I do the math almost every day.
Do you really?
I get the phone call, hey, I'm turning 62 this year. I understand I can go on my Social Security benefit. My brother went on at 62. So the first question is, are you still working? Yes. Then you can't unless your income is less than $24,480. So no decision to make. But maybe you're retired, maybe you're working part-time, so then it is a decision. If I go on now at 62, I'm going to get a 30% reduction in my benefit forever. It's a permanent lifetime reduction. But I'm getting my benefit for 5 extra years.
You are, yes.
So then it's math. How long do I have to live to make up for what I left on the table by not taking it early?
Right. And then you have to factor in things in the increase in cost, increase in life expenses, Medicare, how that affects you, life insurance, or not life insurance, but medical insurance as you get older. Once you get to 60, is it 65 or 7 for Medicare?
65 for Medicare eligibility, 67 full retirement age for those of us born 1960 and later.
Gotcha. Yeah. Wow.
So there's a lot of metrics. The person who has the easiest decision is the person who says, I'm broke, I need it. Okay, turn it on.
Right, yeah.
Who cares? Just turn it on.
Yeah.
But most people aren't in the I'm broke, I need it window. They're more, does it make sense? Should I wait? What about my survivor benefit, their spousal benefit? There's a lot to it.
Right.
Point is, you don't make it in a bubble. Don't make that decision based upon what you think.
Do you have more options with your Social Security benefit than most people believe? Because if you ask me, even I would be like, okay, the only really option I have is to figure out when I'm going to do it, and that's pretty much it. Is that the case?
There are other options in the sense that everybody's coming here from a different window, I like to say. So collectively, there's a zillion options, but individually, there might be just a couple.
Right.
It's just like Medicare.
Right.
There's a zillion special election periods.
It's just the ones you qualify for.
Correct. But me being released from prison isn't going to be one that I use if everything goes right.
By the way, how'd the event go on Saturday? Did you hear anything?
I did, yes. I was not at it, but Bratcher said it went really, really well.
Nice to hear.
Well attended. He said there was more people show up than RSVP'd.
Oh, that's awesome. Love hearing that. And we did have a caller in earlier, or a texter, say that they went to the event and said that they learned a lot, and it was very beneficial. So we'll give you a heads up when we do another one here. Usually it'll be in the fall.
Perfect.
Yeah.
He said they had an hour presentation, then an hour question.
Very nice, man.
Yes.
I love hearing that. So let's talk about the Medicare thing. And it says here that Medicare is soon to cover weight loss meds. So they're on the GLP-1 tip?
They are. So Medicare has never covered weight loss medications. 2006, the prescription drug plans came out. George Bush administration launched them. There's a list of therapeutic classes that every prescription drug plan has to cover. You know, things like cholesterol and blood pressure and diabetes and the whole list of things that they cover, but weight loss has never been one of the therapeutic classes. But starting in July, like this July, there's going to be the GLP-1 Bridge program, which will go from July through the end of next year. Chances are it'll be extended.
Right.
But for right now, it's an 18-month program where somebody who is eligible can get on a GLP-1 for a $50 flat monthly fee.
And that's got to be because, I mean, what GLP-1s do for the body, I mean, it really is going to reduce long-term costs for people using Medicare as their medical insurance because, I mean, you know, less heart issues, less cardiovascular issues.
Right.
Well, I mean, it really does help quite a bit. So it would reduce the overall cost long-term, would it not?
Correct. And that's the plan. Medicare says about 14 million people will qualify for it. They don't know how many people will take advantage of it,
right?
But about 14 million people will qualify for the program. So you have to have a prescription drug plan. The weight loss plan doesn't run through your prescription plan, but you have to have a prescription plan. Then your doctor files for an authorization with CMS, which is the Center for Medicare and Medicaid Services.
Right.
Gets a green light based upon your BMI and other conditions.
Right, yeah.
You get a green light, you go to the pharmacy, $50 a month, you're on Wegovy, Zepbound, and another one I'm not familiar with.
Mounjaro?
Not Mounjaro, but Foundayo.
Fundeo.
Oh,
So that's a
okay.
new GLP-1. I'm not familiar with it.
It's my favorite snack and dance. So it works out great that
So
way.
those three meds for $50 a month. Now, a lot of people out there might be thinking, oh, cool, now I can go from paying for the GLP-1 on my diabetic program to $50 a month. No. If I'm on a GLP-1 on a Medicare Part D because of diabetes, I can't flip the switch and then go for the $50 plan.
Oh, wow.
So there's several million people that are thinking, oh, cool, now I'm going from a $400 copay down to a $50 copay. No.
Yeah.
If you're on it for diabetes, you got to stay on it for diabetes.
In-laws just retired and they couldn't wait because they wanted to get to Medicare because of the cost savings. Is it free or do you still have to pay something for Medicare? I think there was a misconception there from them.
I love that. I have people in my office all the time. What do you mean I have to pay for Medicare?
Right, yeah,
Well,
because I think the biggest misconception because they thought it was going to be completely free and they turned out now obviously it's very affordable, but they did not factor that in, I don't think.
For sure. Part A, which is what's called hospital, for most people, no premium. As long as I've been paying into FICA taxes for 40 quarters, I get Part A for no cost to me. Part B, which covers my outpatient plus my doctors in the hospital, everybody pays for. That premium this year is $202.90 per month. Unless I've got a lot of income from 2 years ago, then I'm going to pay more for Part B.
Right, I heard that as well, and it can be significant.
It can be upwards of $700,
Right.
but that's a married couple filing jointly making over $750,000.
Gotcha.
So
Yeah.
not a lot of sympathy there.
You're
No,
fine.
no sympathy there.
Yeah.
That part I did not hear.
And I always make the point too when I can that couple who retired who doesn't have that income anymore needs to file an appeal. So I can appeal the IRMA, the income related monthly adjustment amount that Medicare wants to charge me because I made $750,000 2 years ago. Not me, but you get my point.
Sure.
I can appeal that and get that IRMA, that adjustment dropped.
Wow.
If wages go away, I can get it dropped, but I can't get it dropped for capital gains. I can't get it dropped for lottery winnings. It's just income reduction, I can get that IRMA reduced or dropped.
Knowing this seems so mind-numbing. How did you stumble into this part of the financial sector, man? Because, I mean, it just doesn't seem like something that you would want, that anybody would be like, you know what, I cannot wait to get in there and kind of get through these Social Security information or Medicare information, or, you know, how did this happen for you?
Well, you picked the right word. It was a stumble, and it's a continuing stumble. But 20 years ago, I got licensed for health and life in Florida, and I was doing underage health insurance. And that just kind of morphed into people asking about Medicare, my clients under age 65, then becoming 65, having to learn about it. And then I got involved with United Healthcare 1 year on a LEADS program, and it just blossomed. And I did some seminars, and it just turned into a sweet spot for me.
Unbelievable, man. I mean, what are the most asked questions you get about Social Security and Medicare? Like when you know, the things you field the most, the questions that people want to know the answers to the most.
The number one question on Medicare is, do I have to go on Medicare if I'm still working?
Right.
That's the number one question. So if I'm turning 65 and I'm still working and I have health insurance through employment,
right,
and there's more than 20 employees.
Okay, are you getting benefit after you do this? Or so are you retired at 65 or still working at 65?
If I'm still working.
Okay, gotcha.
At 65, I'm still on my health insurance at work or my spouse's health insurance through her work. And there's more than 20 employees at my job or her job, whichever plan I'm on. I can do whichever I want to do. I can go to Medicare if it makes more sense, or I can stay on my health insurance through employment, whichever makes more sense.
Okay.
And that's an easy decision. It's math.
Right.
What are you paying and what are you buying?
Right, exactly.
Does it make more sense to go to Medicare? It's math. So if it's the spouse who's on the plan, more times it makes sense to go to Medicare because they are paying more for their plan in most cases.
Sure.
So that's the number one question. Now, of course, there's a lot of nuances with, am I on an HSA plan? Do I turn on Part A? Do I wait on Part B? So a lot of nuances in that decision, but that's the number one decision. And then the same with Social Security. I'm turning 62 this year. Can I go on? Are you still working? Then the answer to that, many people are, yep, still working, making more than $24,480. You can't go on Social Security. Then it's the wait. At age 67, should I or should I get the gain? Because I can go on early at 62. I can wait till age 70. So that's an 8-year gap. So that's a lot of variables in there.
Yeah, yeah.
Because when somebody hits full retirement age, if they delay, Social Security pays them 8% every year they wait up until age 70.
No way, didn't know that.
Guaranteed increase. But now we have to factor in, well, what if I get a 22% reduction because the Social Security Trust Fund has gone bankrupt?
Sure, yeah.
So years ago, I would say, we're not going to factor that in. There's a lot of reasons to go. There's a lot of reasons not to, but not worrying about the trust fund. Don't worry about it. Now I'm like, well, we're 6.5 years out and it ain't fixed. We need to at least have it on our radar.
Right.
So if I wait and then I have a reduction in benefit because of the Social Security Trust Fund going empty, that just destroyed my whole strategy in waiting.
Right. Yeah. Is that a number? Is that, are you getting a lot of questions about that since the news has come out over the last couple of days? That's,
Yes.
That's a possibility. I'm sure you were inundated with calls.
The biggest question is people think their Social Security is going away.
Right. Yeah.
And it's a reduction. It's going to feel like it's going away, but it's a reduction. It's not going away. As long as we have workers, we have Social Security.
Right. You've paid that money and it's your money.
Absolutely. 100%.
Yeah, it's your money. They owe you that money. It's yours.
Absent a reason to wait, I'm a fan of going on.
What was that again? Hit me with that.
Absent a good reason to wait, I'm a fan of going on benefit.
You are?
I are.
At what age? Are they earliest possible?
ASAP.
Really?
Yep. In most cases. Now, again, there's some really good reasons to wait, for sure.
Is there a sweet spot? Like, I mean, if it's 62 or 67, is 63 and a half or 64 the sweet spot? Have you noticed with your calculations that there is one of those, like magic numbers?
No, there really is no sweet spot.
Yeah, it's just based on the person's situation?
Correct. Exactly correct. And it's just math. If I wait, I'm leaving money on the table. Then when I go on, I get more money. How many of the more monies does it take to make up for what I left behind?
And I mean, Scott mentions this all the time, your quality of life. I mean, what is your body going to be like at 71 years old? Because you've waited all this time to get the extra money, but you can't wakeboard anymore. You can't do sailing anymore because your body just won't do it. You can't do the things you want physically because you're not there. And that's one of the things he talks about taking it early, because you're getting that money early. It's less for sure, but now you have more life to do that with.
One of my favorite analogies, there's 3 stages to retirement. Go, slow go, no go. When do you want more money?
Oh, really? Yeah.
Now, somebody might say my no-go stage might be 30 years because my parents lived to be 107. So they might say, I want to hedge against inflation. I'm going to wait as long as possible, get the biggest benefit for as long as possible. I'm down for that. That makes perfect sense. But most people are like, well, I want to have money when I'm traveling, visiting the grandkids, putting gas in the boat. That's when I want my money. So I'm going to take it now.
Right, sure. And a lot of it has to do also with other investments and other situations they have as well. Because if you have a guy sitting there with like $3.5 million in their 401k, I mean, that few $1,000 from Social Security, of course, that'll be nice, but it's not going to break the bank and it's not going to change their life.
Correct. That can be a reason to wait. Now I want to pass a larger benefit to my spouse because we've got assets, we've got money, we don't need our Social Security. But that person who doesn't need their Social Security has intended to leave. I've been paying in for 40 years.
Right.
Let's go.
I'm getting that money.
Bring it back.
Give me that cash for sure.
I'll put it in a 529 for the grandkids, whatever. But I want it.
EdgewaterFamilyWealth.com if you want to talk to Greg Rossler about these issues, or Scott or Bratcher or any of the people at the offices about situations in your financial world, whether or not when to go on Medicare, when to take your benefit, when to do these things against what you have and what's coming up in the future. These guys do it better than anybody out there. This is all he specializes in, and this is kind of the great advice you can get at Edgewater Family Wealth. 38 years, guys, as fiduciaries right here in Central Florida, making sure that your portfolio lasts as long as possible and to make sure you're making these great decisions when it comes to these big life decisions, because you said it best. It's not reversible. If you make a bad decision there, it could cost you for life. So it's important to do that. That's EdgewaterFamilyWealth.com. Thanks, Greg. Always good seeing you, buddy.
Oh, my pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Appreciate that. Deb, got some news for us?
Yeah, what police are doing in the search for a missing Mount Doro woman. We're also going to talk about the latest on Alligator Alcatraz, and MIT turns temperature taking inside out. We'll talk about that next during You Heard It Here First.
All right, let's take a little break. We'll come back and get Deb's news and get the hell out of here on a Tuesday.
Real Radio is on Instagram at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
This weather report is brought to you by Mills Air.
We're watching out for hit or miss showers and thunderstorms through the remainder of our Tuesday. It's also going to be steamy. Hi there, I'm Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist TJ Springer. Make sure you're staying hydrated. We'll have feels like temps through the early evening, likely still close to the century mark. Watch out for a couple of stronger storms as well through the early evening, especially from Orlando and points to the east. Overnight, we'll fall back into the middle to upper 70s, staying humid. And then for our Wednesday, wash, rinse, and repeat, doing it again with more storms. Chances come down a bit, around 30% for our Wednesday afternoon, but we could still see a few with highs in the low to mid 90s. From the Fox 35 Storm Center, I'm meteorologist TJ Springer.
This report is sponsored by ePass.
You've heard of Karma, but have you heard of CARMA? It's like Karma, but on the road. So when you let someone merge, good karma. Leave space between cars, good karma. These little daily driving habits can help you keep calm and in control. Learn more at drivesmartflorida.org.
Want to sell your home, but you want to make sure that it sells on your timeline? Work with the Nickley Group with Keller Williams Realty, and you've got options. Skip the hassles of a traditional sale and close on your home in as little as 14 days with the Nickley Group's Guaranteed Cash Offer program. Or take advantage of their Buy Before You Sell program and avoid the stress of having to sell your current home before you buy your next home. Go to thenickley.com or Google the Nickley Group.
If you want to buy or sell quickly, call Nickley.
Breaking news. It's the Red, White, and Boom 250 event. Now at RC Hill Mitsubishi. RC is on site in DeLand.
Jan, we're celebrating 250 years of the USA. With 250 vehicles, thousands off. We have vehicles under 20 grand with payments under $250 a month. And I'm paying thousands more for trades at RC Hill Mitsubishi in DeLand. Ma'am, why are you so happy?
I got an Outlander Sport for just $249 a month.
If you want a deal, you gotta see RC. And you, sir?
I still owed on my old car, and you got me out of it.
That's right, I'm paying $3,000, $4,000, even $6,000 more for your trade. Plus get 0% financing, zero for 72 months.
They got 200 certified pre-owned, many under 20 grand.
It's a Red, White, and Boom 250 event. 250 vehicles, thousands off, and a lifetime warranty.
At RC Hill Mitsubishi in DeLand.
And they all must go before the 4th of July. Just 2 miles off I-4. RCHill.com, that's RCHill.com.
25 Outlander Sport, $5,000 down, $249 a month for 84 months at 6% APR, plus tax tag entitled to qualified buyers.
The biggest sporting event in the world, and a superior light beer to match it. Michelob Ultra. For every match, every goal, every superior play on the world's biggest stage. Because from the pitch to the pour, superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra, official beer sponsor of the FIFA World Cup 26. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2026, Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
People are loving what's happening now at IDC, the lowest finance rates in America. That's right. Now, for a limited time, you can get 0% financing for 5 whole years on just about every piece of jewelry in our showroom. So you can get that $8,000 engagement ring and pay just $134 a month, or that $4,000 pair of diamond stud earrings at just $67 a month. International Diamond Center makes it happen with this incredible limited time offer. Just pick any item and spread your payments over 5 years without paying a dime in interest. Rings, earrings, bands, bracelets, designer jewelry, colored gemstones, even certified diamonds are included. Whether your budget is $2,000 or $200,000, this is the smartest way to buy. Hurry in to take advantage of this once-a-year event. 0% finance rates till 2031, store-wide. Only at International Diamond Center, Altamont Springs, Waterford Lakes, and Mall at Millennia. Excludes Rolex. Details and more at shopidc.com on approved credit.
To everyone looking for a sweet way to make the summer taste even better, come try Culver's Oreo Reese's Cheesecake Concrete Mixer. Our team member Nevaeh is here to give you the delicious details.
It all starts with fresh frozen custard made with farm fresh dairy, so it's always rich and creamy. It's swirled with Oreo cookie pieces, Reese's peanut butter cups, and bites of cheesecake. It's a sweet escape so good, you'll wonder how anything else could compare. From the first bite to the last, you'll taste the chocolatey, crunchy magic in every spoonful. So what are you waiting for? Come on in and try it for yourself. You know you deserve it. Let us craft one fresh just for you. Order now with the Culver's app. And don't forget to join Delicious Rewards to earn points with every bite. You know, I might go order one for myself.
From Wisconsin with love. Welcome to Delicious.
Oreo is a trademark of the Mondelez International Group used under license. The Reese's trademark and trade dress are used under license.
Please be advised, you may want to stop eating the following foods immediately: broccoli, kale, blueberries, quinoa, spinach.
I thought those were good for me.
What's healthy for one person may cause inflammation for another. So how do you know what your body actually needs? That's where Viome comes in. Viome is a simple at-home gut health test that analyzes your real-time biology to give you personalized nutrition guidance and custom supplements. Learn more at Viome.com/gut. V as in Victor, IOME.com/GUT. And use coupon code GUTHEALTH50 to save $50 off your purchase.
iHeart's Yacht Rock Radio goes commercial-free every weekend. Smooth sailing with the greatest from the 70s and 80s. Just open the free iHeart app, search Yacht Rock, and start listening now.
Hey Orlando, Joe Rossi here for Greenway Kia. This summer, we're turning up the heat on other dealers with all-in pricing online at greenwaykias.com. The price you see is the price you pay. No games, no surprise fees, just easy upfront pricing. Plus, get rates as low as 0% APR on select new Kias. And a helpful finance team working to get you approved even if your credit isn't perfect. It's the Summer Sticker Sales Event. I'm Joe Rossi, and I want to see it in a Greenway Kia. With approved credit. Offer expires 7/5/26.
Hey, it's Russ Rollins for HBN USA. Is your bathroom outdated, unattractive, and even unsafe? Well, good news. HBN Bath can transform it into a beautiful, modern space that you're going to love in as little as one day. No long, messy remodels, just fast, professional results. Visit HBNUSA.com to schedule your free consultation. Plus, enjoy 0% financing, no payments for 18 months, or up to $2,500 off your project. Visit HBNUSA.com. Restrictions apply. License number CBC 1255975.
Need help navigating your will or trust? Visit onefirmforlife.com today for your free consultation.
Stay tuned to the Jim Colbert Show as we demonstrate our attitude of gratitude. Our thank you segment is sponsored by Life Imaging FLA. Now open. Call pound 250 keyword heart scan.
Our friends at TK Law want to remind us to look ahead. Looking ahead on Real Radio tomorrow, the Monsters will have another $2,500 keyword at 8 a.m. for the 250K USA giveaway. And then later in the morning, Ray Trenley himself from TK Law will join the program. Tune in for that. And when it comes time for you and your family to look ahead for what's best for you and your family in the world of family law, trust Ray Trenley and the team at TK Law. Connect with them online at onefirmforlife.com.
Are you offended yet? Obviously, we're only kidding. You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
All right, welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1. Getting a lot of people texting the show with questions for Greg Rossler. Of course, Greg had to go. It's only one segment. If you want to go to EdgewaterFamilyWealth.com and book a consultation, you should do it. Jack has already had an experience with him and said the dude's amazing.
Oh, without a doubt. There is no one in the world I can imagine myself talking to other than Greg when it comes to finding out about Social Security and all the intricacies. And the way he explains it is so great. And if you miss that segment, every Saturday morning at 7:30, you can hear it again.
That's right.
Right here on Real Radio.
That's right, absolutely. That's EdgewaterFamilyWealth.com. Deb, let's do You Heard It Here First.
It's time for You Heard It Here First on the Jim Colbert Show.
The Mount Dora Police Department continues its active investigation into the disappearance of missing mom Nicole Baldwin, who's been missing since November 2023. Now, despite extensive search efforts over the past 2 years, Ms. Baldwin hasn't been found, and based on the circumstances surrounding her disappearance, the case is being investigated as a homicide. So today, Mount Dora Police Department investigators, along with FDOT personnel, are currently draining and sifting a 4-acre retention pond in Deltona, located on DeBerry Avenue between Enterprise Road and North Road, and detectives plan to remain on that site through Thursday.
Yikes.
Alligator Alcatraz is being cleared out as hurricane season gets underway. ICE says the transfers are for safety, but hasn't released how many people were relocated or where they're going. The facility, set up last summer in the Big Cypress Preserve, has faced lawsuits and complaints over conditions. Governor Ron DeSantis says it was always meant to be temporary. A federal appeals court has allowed operations to continue for now.
So what do they do with it? They tear it down and they just go put it somewhere like a carnival ride until we need another 100,000 square foot tent? Is that, I mean, do we, I'm kind of being serious here.
Oh, no, I know. I just don't have the answer.
We got $750 million of this thing.
This thing was supposed to stay. It was,
right.
My understanding was,
okay.
All right, a blueberry-sized thermometer could soon give doctors a look at body temperature from the inside.
Yeah.
MIT researchers unveiled the swallowable sensor Monday. It sends readings from inside the gut, where doctors can get a closer look at the body's core temperature.
Swallower.
The device can help spot fever.
Oh, my God.
Infection.
Oh, give me more.
Or dangerous drops in body temperature earlier.
Ooh.
Successful in animal testing, but still has to be tested in a human before it can reach hospitals.
It's just a new way to check your core temperature.
Exactly.
All right.
But
we
not
use
quite
a
as
different
fun,
way.
right?
We use a different way at my place.
And you heard it here first on the Jim Colbert Show.
Did I make that creepy? I'm sorry.
Sure.
Thanks, Deb. Who do we have to thank today, young lady?
Speaking of the great Greg Rossler, want to thank Greg from Edgewater Family Wealth, even though he will be on later on tonight, just in case. His podcast has also been posted at the Jim Colbert Show, as well as Emily the Movie Girl. Her podcast has also been posted there. Thank you, Emily, along with What You Do That's New. And last but never least, Sam Bowen, Candace Rich, and Alicia Bulware for running our YouTube chat.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate that, as we do every single day. Jack, question of the day.
Oh, yeah. In our YouTube chat, we pose the question, do you like dad jokes? Where do you think it came in?
I think people love them. I'm going to go I don't know, though. Some people don't like puns either. Hold on. I'll go 78% say
90%.
Yes. Oh, mother.
Wow.
Should have gone with my first. Should have gone with my gut, Deb. Should have gone with the old gut. All right, Big Show coming up tomorrow.
To go with.
Who's in it for Animal House tomorrow? You son of a bitch, how dare you?
We've got Kenny Tallier with the Pet Alliance.
Awesome. Is he bringing a friend?
He is bringing a friend. And a really cool thing, if you've got like a meeting coming up with coworkers and you'd like to do something fun.
Yeah, very nice. All right, we'll have Scott Maxwell tomorrow. Oviedo Mayer is going to be with us tomorrow as well. Plus, we'll do, what else we got going on tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
2 clues tomorrow for Search Your Ace Off.
Yep.
Big Daddies, too.
Double them up?
Yeah, that's right. We'll do that.
Make it thick.
On behalf of Deb and Jack, I'm Jim. We follow the News Junkie. They follow the monsters in the morning after us. It's Tom and Dan with the Corbett Time and our friends from Real Laughs. We'll see you tomorrow at 3 for more of the Jim Colbert Show. Until then, have yourself a fantastic Tuesday evening.
And you're welcome. Goodbye.
Yeah. If you missed any part of today's show, check out the Jim Colbert Show on demand. And for highlighted feature segments, listen to the Jim Colbert Show, The Goods. Both are available for free on the iHeartRadio app.
A Corporate Time with Tom and Dan is coming up next on Real Radio 104.1.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
There's an accident blocking 2 left lanes, 408 eastbound at Conway Road. Also, another accident. Expect heavy delays. I-4 eastbound before World Drive. The right lane there is blocked. It's going to be stop and go for a while there.